have money? Why do I have money? I thought I didn't have money.
All right.
Wait, you actually have
A little
money?
bit. Everyone has a little bit of money. You got the largest amount from the purse off of the
Orc King.
orc king, the orc guy, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, last time we were here, having revisited the castle, finally defeating its master, and seemingly taking control of the leftover minions, opting not to kill them, but to charge them with rebuilding the castle, you went on your way. Finding your way down through, having to drag the sled that you have behind you because your horse was unfortunately eaten. You did, however, decide that you were going to then see if you could find and tame a dire boar
Which
to
was
pull
a
your
stupid
sled.
idea.
Not the best idea.
Yeah, it was a great idea.
Having encountered
Not
this
the
creature,
easiest idea, though.
you quickly found that your attempts at taming were ill-fated, at least. And after nearly succumbing to it instead of it succumbing to you, seeing the actual danger of the battle you were in, you decided that it was going to be him or you, and you barely defeated this large dire boar. Having defeated the monster, you then can you grab me a paper towel real quick? That stupid flap is getting caught and it's bleeding. Having defeated the creature, you quickly butchered it, and that is pretty much where we left off. You had just finished butchering the boar, I believe.
Did we?
I believe you said you
Is
had a
that
wet
the
dire
chair?
boar hide.
I'm
I
an
think
owl
so.
bear. Not owl bear. Let's see.
Ow.
Do I-
That
Chair
was-
looks
Oh yeah,
fine.
I did skin it already.
Yep. Do you have the meat?
I don't know. I don't have it on the list, so
Y'all keep way better notes than I do.
we know.
Well, yeah, they keep notes.
I do keep notes.
I've got 15 pounds of elemental earth.
Yeah, we need that for the guy.
I don't know.
So you skinned the dire boar. Go ahead and make a. Go ahead and make a survival check for harvesting its meat to see how much meat you wind up with. Since we don't have that written down, we may have already done it, but
I'll cast guidance on myself.
hey, there's
It's
Wayne.
been a while. Ooh. It's a natural 16.
Nice.
Plus 2 from my bonus, so 18 plus guidance of 1, so 19.
You know, actually, survival might not be the right way to do that. I'm reading the descriptions of these because. Whatever, it's fine. I'll have to look into it later. Now is not the time. So, butchering this animal, you wind up with about 300 pounds of boar meat.
We cannot carry that.
It is a dire boar. You looking at this thing, you would wager that you probably didn't do the best job butchering it. That it probably had quite a bit more substantial amounts of meat, but certain amounts of it were too damaged to try to deal with from the fight. Some of it, had issues that were making it less than usable. But this was probably a 1,000+ pound boar, and you've got 300 pounds of meat. And at that point, you're like, yeah, this is probably more, and this isn't really worth my effort anymore. We can't really do much with this. The sled's already... let's just pile it on a sled! Why would we want to do this? So we had something to pull the sled! But yeah, you can add however much. You can take all 300 pounds, or you can put down however much you take with you.
How much can you eat in one day?
I don't know, man. I
Let's
think,
see.
you know...
How much can I eat in a day? 6. That's like, I don't know.
If you're gonna try to eat 6 pounds of dire boar meat, I am going to make you make a Constitution save.
Yeah.
I don't got you because that is a terrible stat. That's a 14. That's a really bad stat. I don't know.
So anyway, choose however much you want to take with you. I'm gonna say just for fun, and because I don't remember, it's noon.
Alright.
I'll say 4 pounds.
You're gonna take 4 pounds of the 300 pounds of meat.
They ate 20 pounds of sweets in a day.
But I don't want to carry this, okay?
No.
We're already encumbered,
We
okay?
got
No,
I don't want
we're
to Skyrim walk back to town.
like, man,
Skyrim
unless
walk.
you're gonna carry it yourself, it's like totally not something we're doing.
4 times 6 is
24.
We'll take 24 pounds.
That's a lot, man.
I know.
That's more than 20, so I'm good.
Okay.
You know, I think we might have a problem here. We kind of got to do something about all this weight that we have, but no way to move something with it.
That's true.
The sled is good and all, but you know, it's
We have to carry this whole dwarf.
We need, like, yeah, man. We gotta take him back to
Revive
his
the dwarf.
brother.
Get him to help us pull the sled.
The thing we had, I'll read you the sled list, okay?
Okay.
We have my 6'10" cowhide. We're not getting rid of that. We have 1 dead dwarf.
We got to take him back.
We have 1 dire bear pelt.
Who even is the dwarf?
He's the brother of.
Dwarf
guy
is the
that hired
brother, the guy that hired us,
Oh.
man. We
We
gotta
have-
get him revived.
We have 1 wet
But
owl
it's
bear
been
pelt.
over a minute since he was killed.
It's been a couple days.
We need
Exactly.
a cleric, man.
And we have 24 pounds
What?
of dire bear pelt.
Might clerics?
We ain't. I'm not getting rid of my hide. No way.
Listen, guys, I got an idea. You know, it's a little bit crazy, but, you know, maybe we could try it out. If we just, you know, because that hide you got needs to be tanned and dried, right? And that's going to take a day or 2. So why don't we just, like, set up a permanent camp here, and then we can, like, you know, spend, like, a couple of days and figure things out. Eat some boar meat, drink some wine, like you seem to keep talking about.
Oh, man, that sounds awesome.
Like, we could just spend some time here and figure it out. Maybe we can, you know, track something to pull the sled. You know, take some time.
That's a good idea.
Drink
How about
a
we
little
do that?
wine.
Well, and everyone seemed to be in a hurry and they
Eat
want
a
to get
little
somewhere. So, you know,
meat.
I don't want to try, you know, I'm not trying to make everyone stop, but, you know, I'm just giving you other options to consider. I personally am in no hurry.
I don't see any other option. Let's do something. Well, stay here. Not here because this was the dire boar lair. So we'll go some away.
Okay, man, whatever. I'm totally down with it.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're gonna go
Paying
some
attention.
away.
I'm copying my inventory into a different page so that I can actually read it.
Fair enough.
We're gonna make a permanent camp.
Okay.
So we
Can I
can,
put some traps around it?
if you want to,
Oh,
while we're
man.
working on some stuff.
Maybe you can catch us like some little piggies, and we can like hook them to the like sled, and we can have like a reindeer like little piggy sled.
Mate, did you not see how badly that just went?
I
think
didn't
that
say
counts.
a big piggy, man. I said a little piggy. A bunch of little
Got it.
piggies.
Little piggy. I can even make chains so they can't break out easily.
Yeah, man, like some little piggies.
I personally see no problem with this option.
Yeah, man. Drink some wine, eat some meat, catch some piggies.
How much material do I have? Let's see.
It'll be awesome.
I got so many pages.
Mate,
Oh, wow.
you're going to do something stupid and
Speak.
Me?
Say you're one to talk.
Man, what are you talking about?
We got one
I
greater
am
health potion.
totally
Wow.
chill.
you're concerning.
I
I don't
am
know.
righteous.
Okay, let's
bitch.
walk and make a camp. Let's go.
Okay.
Yay.
We're gonna go back camp, I guess.
All right, somebody make a nature check.
I have a +4.
Guidance.
See if you
Plus
can. So advantage and a D4. And we'll see if you guys can find a good place
See
to
if
set
you
up
can
camp.
find a cheese tree, man.
15. Oh, natural 20. Oh, plus a 4.
Plus a 4.
28.
28.
So 28.
Nice.
I think that's a pretty good spot.
You spend about half an hour looking around. You're like, all right, Mike, this looks like, oh, no, that's a much better spot over there.
You can do the accents so much better than I can.
I am older than you, and I've actually seen a lot of actual movies with Australian people, or people playing Australian people. So after about half an hour, you settle in on a spot, and it is prime spot. You've got a small clearing. On the edge of the small clearing, you have a pine tree that's boughs hang down, that wayward pine like you stated previously. So you got a clearing and a wayward pine.
Nice.
You got a solid wall of brambles and berries growing amongst the very sharp brambles. So you have a built-in tent-like tree, a clearing. You have a wall of brambles that goes in a semicircle around the edge, which makes it a very fine backdrop that almost no one will be able to get through easily.
Unless they burn it.
Yeah, but that would alert you guys.
Yeah.
The point is, you find, with a 28, you find a damn near perfect place.
Hiya.
Hi. You find a place that is so good that it's like, man, it's like this was made to be a place for us to set up camp. But you find that you have an easily defensible position with brambles in a semicircle behind you, the clearing, the tent-like structure that you can keep there. It's beautiful.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Nice, man. You can like crawl up in that tree and just like chill.
So can I make some traps?
Sure.
To catch the piggies with.
Are you proficient in leatherworking tools?
Help.
I can be
I know you can.
tomorrow.
Well, it's nice to have help.
I can do that tomorrow, absolutely.
Or we can just take the day to set everything up.
But I do not
What do I
think
need
I am
to do to
current.
set traps?
Tinker tools.
Tinker tools.
You have to make the trap with your tinker tools, and then you have to set it with your survival.
Because I am currently proficient with leatherworking.
Is it the same thing as Dave's tools?
Yes.
Cool. Well,
No, I am not
crap.
currently.
That-
Is that 7?
Yes.
Should I ask me to cast? Oh wait, I'm not there. I can't cast guidance.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
I will do it tomorrow.
Look at the look!
What'd she say?
She was like, whack! And she smacked her head right on the rigid part right here. She looks like that cat in that video. Whack!
I'm gonna go ahead and change it and. that
Oh
way-
god, I'm loving these pepperoni tonight.
No, actually not.
They're disappearing really fast.
Yeah, right?
Alright, so when after we take our next
So what was your
rest,
total?
I will be
11.
leather worker.
Okay.
Because we got a lot of stuff to tan, and
Yeah,
we can make some armor.
absolutely.
So, over the next hour or so, you make yourself some very basic snares for catching rabbits and stuff of that like. You set them up around camp, potentially to snare some things. Make a survival check to see how well you actually set these up. A 7.
So that's a 9.
Okay.
Goes with the 7s.
You set them in what seem like pretty good places. We'll see what happens.
Did
So-
the math wrong on the last one. It was actually 12 for the 11.
Okay.
I just realized
Your traps are decently constructed, and they are placed in okay places. You might get something. We'll see what happens. All right, so she spends an hour going around and setting up little traps and stuff of that nature to catch little things or keep you guys informed of the comings and goings of various things. What do you guys want to do?
Even though I'm not proficient in leather today, I can help you start setting everything up to be ready to do it tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you guys are going to start setting camp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm setting up the leather to the
With the
hides
hide,
to be done into leather.
do I just stretch it out right now?
Yeah.
And let it air out or whatever?
Yeah, are you proficient with leatherworking currently?
Yes.
Okay. So just go ahead and make a leatherworking check.
Is that dex check? Dex or survival?
You have leatherworking tools, right?
Yes.
Just click on the leatherworking tools on your inventory, and it'll tell you
I
specifically.
don't have my inventory. No,
Well, I mean, you got the thing.
I'm not sure if they're in my...
No, the printout. Remember, we printed out all the different tools.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any
Oh, come on.
printouts for this character.
Remember, you looked up what each tool was and what it contained. And
Yeah,
you
but I don't know where it
specifically-
is.
Oh well, I thought you printed them out for this purpose.
Hmm.
I was of the opinion.
I may have accidentally put them in the rain stuff and put it away.
Quite possibly. All right, I will do my part as a DM and find things.
I don't know if you can actually click on leather. You can click on it and it'll show what it does and stuff, but it doesn't
Yeah, we actually had a specific thing that we found that specifically showed what each thing had in it and the way to use it correctly. Alright, just roll a d20, add your dex and your proficiency. It's probably not exactly correct, but it'll be fine.
And I can't add guidance.
It is an ability check, so yes, you can.
Just let me look at my items. That gum D&D Beyond.
Ooh.
That's not my items.
17 plus 4 is 21 plus. If
I
I
got
could grab
my,
a D4
I got my amethyst back so I can recreate my homunculus servant, right?
plus
You already
2.
did.
Oh,
23.
I just
Okay.
didn't put it back in here. Okay.
Yeah, you specifically said you took the time last time, I believe. If not, you can do so now.
Yay!
Okay, so you find a couple of trees and you stretch the hide out and you scrape it down real good with your knife and you leave it out to dry.
So now for the boar and the bear.
That would count for both of them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you make a separate roll for each one. How good are you with leatherworking right now? Alright, you roll good. For 6 seconds you're fine. Roll again. No. So you take
I have
your
new notes
your
now.
hides and you stretch them and you scrape them and they are
They
set
will
to
be.
dry.
It's
Let's
just
add the
old
dwarfs to that list.
A what?
The dwarf to that list. Oh, there.
You skin the
Yeah,
dwarf,
we're
you
not
scrape
skinning
and
the
dry
dwarf.
it.
That's what my old notes look like.
Yeah, they look better now.
We give it a couple days.
Okay. Well, it's
Alright, so camp is being set up. You guys spend roughly the next little while. So she's setting up the snares, he's taking care of the leatherworking. What do you want to do during this time?
I was helping him set up the whatever you have to stretch them through.
Okay.
Just helping him. In
Okay,
any
so
way.
you assist in a general way. So
Can I
over
have
the
candy?
next 6 hours, you get things set up. You build a campfire. You put a nice stone round around the campfire. You gather some basic survival stuff, wood and such. You get your campfire set up. Your hides are stretched. Your stuff is set. And as the sun is beginning to set, you look around. It's like, for a quick setup, pretty good camping area. So, if there's anything else you guys would like to pursue,
I think we're just waiting.
I'm sorry. I cannot open these things to save my life.
you are not alone. She can't be either.
Oh, shut up. Really? Okay, at least let me try all the corners first.
You ready? Now my knife can't go. My knife won't be able to do it.
Thank you.
Alright, so, as things settle in, you go ahead and find yourselves to your long rest. Who would like to take first watch?
Me.
Alright.
Yeah, me.
Alright,
I cast guidance on myself. Ah,
give me a perception check.
I miss guidance. Perception. Oh, you +4. Ooh. 19 plus 4 is 23 plus 1 is 24.
Not bad. So, the night starts in, and you listen. This is an unfamiliar area, but still in woods that you are familiar with in general. You are far from inexperienced in the wooded areas at this point. Listening, you hear various forms of wildlife. Towards the end of your watch, you do hear what sounds like now very familiar sounds of dire boar
Oh, no.
in the distance, but doesn't seem to come close to you at this point. It seems less interested in coming towards the light of the fire,
Nice.
but seems to be staying fairly quiet for you. Who wants second watch?
I'll take it.
All right.
Guidance.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
So like, Mom, what do I see?
Make a perception check. Totally.
Man, it's so dark out here. It's like a 13.
Okay.
How do you spell?
You hear the various things throughout the night. However, about an hour into your watch, you hear a snap. And you hear a
Oh, Jesus.
as you look over and you see just out of the edge of the light a shape seemingly bouncing around and just
There. There. Mom,
What?
I think you caught one of our piggies. The first one that's going to take our chariot on into town.
Chariot.
I go check it out.
as you go over to where one of your snares is,
I go
you
with
see,
The big pigs on the way up.
you see as you draw closer a fairly large brown rabbit
That's a rabbit.
that is caught in one of your snares, and it is yanking, trying to go. Have you ever heard a rabbit scream?
Yeah.
No.
Rabbits can scream.
Mate, that's not a pig. That's a rabbit.
Mom, we
Looking at this, it's a fairly large rabbit. You wager this rabbit's probably about 6 to 8 pounds.
That's a big
That's a big rabbit.
That's a rabbit the average size of a longsword.
We really
the
need
average
the
weight
meat,
of a
though.
longsword. So.
As you draw closer, you see it frantically trying to pull. And then as you get really close, it just stops and it just stills very quickly and just stares at you.
So,
Like-
mate, are you feeling rabbit stew?
No, man, we got all that bull meat. And we're trying to catch piggies so the piggies can, lead us on into the promised land.
We are
I
not
see.
using rabbits.
Well, that's what I was fixing to say, Mom. I think we should let the little bugger go. let it do its little hippity hoppity thing on down the line.
Why?
And you can reset it so we can get some piggies. Besides, that'll give you cosmic karma points, man.
What?
I don't know what's coming out of my mouth most of the time. I just, it's like pissant, only, you know, really mellow, okay?
So, we gonna let Mr. Hopslot go? Or are we gonna turn him into Tater Tot?
You reach out and it turns into a potato. Ow!
Mate, what the heck are tater tots?
Well, if we smash his head enough, it'll
Whoa,
be
what?
tots of potatoes for him.
My wife, the gentle soul.
I was until I started playing D&D.
No, you weren't. So, Rabbit's just there staring at you.
Mom, I'm telling you, cosmic brownie points are a really good thing to have. Especially when you do something really screwed up later in life.
So if I kill Hamoon, but I let go of Rabbit, I'm forgiven.
Why
He's
do
a
you want
necromancer,
to
so
kill
it's not a sin
Homer?
anymore.
Because he didn't give me my daggone ring of protection.
Maybe you just gotta ask him, man. Just ask him the right way.
I
Like,
cannot
I
take
can
your
ask him
character
for you.
seriously.
He wouldn't know who you are.
If we see him again, like, I will totally ask him, Mom. We'll have a little bread, we'll drink a little wine. I'll even do my impression of a dog for him.
This poor
You'll
rabbit. Just
totally-
sitting there while you two are goofing around.
He'll totally give you the ring after I do my impression of a dog for him. You want to hear it?
Hey gang, it's in the middle of the night. Do you mind? It's trying to either kill it or let it go, but come on, we gotta sleep here.
Fine, I'll let it go.
Ugh.
And then I reset the trap.
Okay. You reach down, you release the rabbit. After removing it from the snare, it just sits there, completely free to move, and just stares at you.
I get
And-
down on his level and stare at it, and I'm like,
Alright, Mr. Hippity Hoppity Bundle.
God.
Why?
Catch you
Why do you do this?
later.
Because I can. The rest of your watch goes by fairly uneventful.
I thought I was gonna redo it. Do I need
Yeah, you reset the trap. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if I needed to make rules for that.
No, it's fine from before. So, the rest of the night goes by fairly quiet. Just hearing the general noises of the forest. Nothing especially pressing. As dawn breaks, you rise, stoke the fire a little bit, cook yourself some breakfast, and the day is yours.
So what do we need to do with the leather man? Because I could totally help you today.
Okay, what do I... Dang it, I just needs to...
He was like, I have a really good idea. No, he's trying to sneeze.
How long does this hide have to sit here before it turns into leather?
Tanning the hide and stretching it and tanning it properly is probably going to take you a couple of days. To get it to proper workable leather, it would take significantly longer. That's why your other hides are still hides, not leather.
Well, I guess we'll work on the pelts first. Because they still have junk on them.
Okay, man. Totally doable.
Alright, so you want to spend the day working on your leather stuffs, let's go ahead and make a leather working check.
And you change to be proficient with.
Yep.
So now
We
she
have a
can
long
officially
rest,
help
right?
you.
What is your
Yeah, long
What
rest.
is your dex at?
My dex.
Good, ain't it?
16.
Mine's 14.
Okay.
So you got a better plus.
What are
I
y'all
do.
rolling for?
Leather working.
You want to do one and not do the other? Or
Yeah, that's fine. So what are we adding?
We our dex plus proficiency
Okay, so it's +5 for me.
and guidance. 'Cause I love guidance.
All right.
So which one do you want to do?
Pick one and I'll do it.
You can do the bear.
All right.
Owl bear. I hope you roll good.
Hope I do too. That's a natural 20.
Okay, yeah. Plus
27.
5. Did you roll guidance?
Yep.
Okay.
2. 27.
Nice. So, over the course of the day, I don't know how leatherworking is actually done, so I can't say exactly what you do, but you feel very accomplished in working with this leather. You scrape the rest of the hides, you work those, you take the salt that is with your tools that helps dry them even further. And you go ahead and get those set up. You go ahead and take your cow hides and begin the process of working them and getting them to where they will become usable leather with the rest of your day. Because once you get the other hides set up, it's just a waiting game. But since you're going to spend 8 hours today working with your leather, you'll go ahead and get the cow hides and start working them towards workable leather stuff. So is there anything you want to do with the 8 hours that they are working on leather?
Check the traps, I guess.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
8.
8 total? Okay. You find that of the 6 traps that you set up,
I can only find one.
4 of them are still there. 2 of them have been tripped, ripped apart, and dragged away.
Dang.
So you caught something, but it was way bigger than that trap could possibly handle.
Can I set up new traps for those too?
You may certainly try. Go ahead and make a survival check.
12.
12 total? Okay, so same as last time, essentially. Because you got an 11, but then you said, no, wait, it was a 12. Taking the time today, you leave the 4 traps. You go a little bit further out away from the camp this time. And you set up some more stuff. You use a little bit heavier stuff in case bigger things were to come. You're setting it up so that smaller things can go through, but bigger things would be grabbed. So you're setting yourself up for possible bigger catches. So you're going to spend a good bit of time gathering the necessary materials and finding the right locations and putting that stuff together. So go ahead and make me one more roll to see how well you set these traps.
Okay. What I...
What did I do last time? Was it nature? Yeah, nature. It was nature to,
Okay.
I think.
20.
Total? Okay. With yesterday's attempt seeming decent, this one seems a lot better than before. You make it look more natural in the area. You set it up to where, unless you know what you're looking at, you wouldn't even notice that it is a trap, which makes it much more likely to succeed. So you set up, you have 4 small snare traps set, and you have another 4 large, heavy-duty snare traps set out in the surrounding area.
Cool.
Max is tuning his harp and just working on, little things here and there. Generally speaking, he's just chilling.
Play me a tune, Max, while I work, buddy.
How do you know? Well, no, I have it right here.
You can do it. Do it well. Work that leather. Make it swell. Build some armor to sell later. We will not get rich, but we'll eat well.
Preach it, brother.
Ah, thank you guys. It's an improv thing. If it's good enough, I'll write it down. But you know, it's a work in progress. So you spend the day working on your leather. Is there anything else you guys want to accomplish today after working very hard getting your leather worked?
How long are you going to be
How
there?
does setting up floor traps do?
Well, I mean,
It's more finding the right areas. You
we're
search
supposed
the
to be going
areas
back to
for
town as quickly as
tracks.
possible with the
Yeah.
guy's body.
So you're looking for areas where
It's
creatures have come
already
through. You're looking
yeah,
for tracks,
how
and
much
you
we
want
can
to
do
set
about
up
that.
the traps in an area where there is
I guess
traffic.
3 or 4 days
So
so you can get as much
You
as this
spend
done as
a
we
good bit of your
can.
time going around looking for the right place, and then once you get the right place,
I mean,
finding a good place along that area
We
where a
could.
trap would be viable.
build a wall.
So you're going on basically a
To
nature
protect
walk
us,
and
right.
find a good place to
Yeah.
make all this
Okay.
stuff work out.
I'm
I
not
have
proficient
discovered new
in
things
woodworking
that I can
tools.
do.
Well, I mean, both of us could be.
Yeah,
What are you trying to do?
Tomorrow, build a wall to protect us better.
Well, the roll for that, you have a very, very good spot. The brambles will make it very difficult. Most things won't go through the brambles, and anything that will isn't big enough to worry you guys. You've got a
Unless
very
it's the
well
killer rabbit
placed
from
set.
Minecraft.
If you want to fortify your camp area, then you're more than welcome to. But right now, it's a 27 for finding a new camp area. You've had a pretty awesome campus.
So we're pretty good.
I mean, nothing's. If a dragon swoops in from the sky,
We're
you know,
dead. we're gonna find that.
but
Yeah.
you know, the area you found is very good. It's not something that would be easily discoverable. It's easily defended from your basic stuff. I mean, if a Tarrasque comes through, I don't care how good the camping spot yours is. It just does it step
What's
Yeah.
a
on
Tarrasque?
Godzilla.
Basically.
It's death incarnate.
But if you guys want to fortify it, you can. But you're fairly confident in the area that you're in right now. This is like almost a perfect camp area. The only way it could get better is if there was a cave to the side where you could actually fortify yourself inside a stone-walled area.
Can I search for a cave?
Yes, you certainly can. Make an investigation.
Guidance.
Can I have help? Can I help?
Is anybody else good with investigation?
Investigation.
I know I
I
have
mean,
a
investigation
+4.
Yes,
or-
I am good with it.
There you go. Sure.
What plus do you
Yes.
have?
+2.
So after you do the leatherworking, you and Thea go
About
small
perception.
hike searching the local area to see if there's any other things of note.
I got a +4 to perception.
Yeah, I do too.
I have a +2.
Is that another 7?
No, that's a 4.
Oh, okay.
16?
16. Looking around the local area, you don't find any areas that seem suitable for caves. You find this really neat burrow, though, and then you go, oh, right, that's where the dire boars were.
Yeah, me and Max will go the other way, sir.
Nah, man, I gotta watch the camp, right? Or we just want to leave it alone? What if we come back and your hides are gone? No, I don't think.
Yeah,
I will
somebody
kill
needs to.
everything until we get it back.
Well, maybe we should, I think maybe someone should stay with the camp. I mean, if you
I'll-
want me to, I'll follow you. That's fine.
I'll search by myself.
Alright, hey, listen. I believe in you. And he gives you bardic inspiration. So you get a D6 to add to your whatever.
So, the investigation or perception? Because
What are you trying to do?
let's find a cave.
Yeah, investigate the area.
Oh, dang it. It's a -2.
You can use perception if you want.
Thank you. 8 plus 4 is 12 plus, and guidance is 3, so 15 plus bardic inspiration. So that was 15 plus 5 is 20.
Okay.
Nice.
As you walk the opposite direction that they went, looking around, you find that this is not a very mountainous area, and there is very little in cave-like stuff.
So there's no just random chasms in the ground.
That would be a chasm, not a cave.
Close enough. We can throw somebody down it.
You find a large stone rolled over top of some sort of hole in the ground, and a sign on it that says, "Do not move, monsters inside."
I walk the other way.
So you go back to camp. Alright, so you find your ways back to camp, and you find yourselves, after a long day of hard work, setting traps, doing leather work, fairly tired, but you feel like you've done a very good job today. You did notice that the dwarf's body, though well wrapped, is a little pungent.
Eat him into the hole.
But it's nothing too bad. You guys wrapped him up pretty heavily in the various cloths, so it's going to hold pretty well. But I want to address that it is still a dead body just laying on a cart.
Not much we can do about
should
that.
get back
we
to
really should get that thing
town.
back to town.
Yeah.
I'm just making you aware.
Yeah.
We need to go back to town, mostly so I can go back and see if there's more fish. But we also need to get the
No, not
dead
much.
body, get rid of it.
So how much more time would you guys like to spend here? If you spend another week, you'll be able to convert your leather into workable leather at this point.
Yeah, we don't want to
very
spend
long
here
time.
because that body will be practically liquefied.
It's already. The dwarf died while we took the time to dig the hole, and that was almost a week, like 5 days. So he's been dead for like 2 weeks. So any simple resurrection spells ain't gonna work.
Well, that's true, but if we
Yeah.
find a level 20 cleric, they can bring
Yeah,
it
but
back.
they're gonna want a massive price for that.
That's true.
25,000 gold and diamonds.
Let's see. I have a massive 32 gold,
20 here.
I have 183, but that is not enough.
and I'm sure Max has like 37.
I've got like 8.
I was closer with
Thought you
12.
made money though.
I did. That's how I 8.
If I give him 31, he'll be at what I said.
No, he'll be at
So
39.
I say we bury his body here.
So we know where it is?
I mean, we could burn him.
No, because,
That makes it even worse to bring him back.
yeah.
I mean, I think the really important part is that he's laid to rest. You know, I don't think it really. You know, unless we're looking to bring back proof of death. You know.
I'll just take a finger.
Oh yeah, we can run fingerprints in this.
It'd be decayed by the time we got back.
Do you think they have him on file?
Maybe.
But it's up to you guys what you want to do. I mean, you bodies have been wrapped in cloth and laid to rest without burial in crypts and tombs.
Mummies!
So I mean, it is doable. It's just, you know, might get a little icky for a little while.
We can just salt them.
Because they would know
I don't
how
think we have
mummies were
enough
made in ancient
salt
Egypt.
for that.
I'm just saying random things. I'm doing what Saisky does. Say the randomest things.
Touche.
Fruit
So,
Loops.
dawn of the next day, I just need to know what y'all's intentions are. Because if you want to spend the week, we'll just do a week of stuff happening, and then we can go on. Or if you guys, it's up to you. How much time passes is y'all's choice.
Well, I guess bury him here. We know where he's at. If we find his brother, we can bring him back here.
Yeah.
So we'll bury him here where we know exactly where he is.
Because I'm guessing armor weighs less than pelts and hides. I'm
but
guessing
they're made
that.
out of the same thing, so it'd be
Yeah, but
equal weight.
it reduces in size a lot.
And we're eating the meat.
A lot of
The hides themselves weigh a good bit. They dry and become lighter, and then you cut them up, and the scraps of leather that you don't use are tossed to the side. So they get lighter a little bit as you work it.
And I'm the one pulling this thing. So
Yeah, it's not really us because my strength is nothing good.
Yeah, me neither.
So, I say we just bury him here. Put a headstone up. Does it?
I
Did we,
see
did
no
we
headstone.
buy? Huh?
I see no headstone. Just make sure we know where he is so that we can
Well,
find
like-
him again.
If we need to put a marking somewhere so we know exactly where it is. So just like
I say so we know where he
So
is.
it's the next
something
day,
that nobody
right?
else would think
Can I
about.
check my traps again?
You certainly can. Roll me a d20.
4.
4? Nope, didn't catch anything.
That's a third 4 in a
So-
row.
we'll just bury Mr. Dorfman here.
Oh, 2!
Haven't it.
You need to change dice.
They were rolling really good for her earlier. She used up all the good rolls.
All of my dice are like this. I've rolled 1.
Use that one.
That's a nat 1!
Use that 1. He wrote 2
Already
1.
better.
It couldn't get worse.
Yeah, you
Hey,
rolled a 2. It couldn't get
If you
worse.
got a negative, it could get worse.
I
Alright,
don't
so,
have a negative in anything.
The next morning
Sure,
you
that
take the
could be
time, you spend a couple hours, and you dig a fairly nice deep hole on the edge of this clearing right next to the brambles.
Yes.
And you lay the dwarf to rest. You bury him back, and what is your next intentions?
Just keep working the hides.
Work on the leather.
Okay. So, do you want to essentially spend the 7 days and work
Yeah.
For the owlbear,
through? Yes.
has it been turned to hide yet, or is it? Well, we already.
It's gonna take another day or two drying to where you can get a full hide.
But can I then turn that hide into
Push the
armor, or
buttons
do I
down
have to
this
wait
way.
for the owlbear
Yes.
to be leather?
This is a different process because you're trying to you're turning it into an owl bear leather armor instead. So it's going to go through a hide armor transformation first. You're not trying to strip the fur off or the feathers in this case. The other stuff you want to get all the hair off and turn it into straight leather to then be worked. So it's a different process, but it will take less time, generally speaking, because you have to spend less with it. But you have to be more careful with it. So you will be able to, but it's like I said, about 7 days, and you'll be able to work with it at that point.
I'm okay with that. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, we'll just explore the area.
I mean, we could go back into town with this and try and make a decent profit off of it.
The body
nice.
or the...
Huh?
I'm very confused about what's happening.
We buried the dwarf,
Okay.
and we're making armor, so we're going to take 7 or more days.
Okay.
We should have enough food. And if not, we can, hopefully you'll catch something in your snares, and we can eat it.
If they cooperate.
Okay, so taking this day, go ahead and roll your leatherworking, and Kara, roll me a d20 to see what luck you may have or may not have with your traps.
4!
Wow, you really like that 4.
There went my dog.
Next day, you do not catch anything.
How do you put this?
I'm guessing Wendy's helping me.
Yes. You want to roll it today?
Yeah, I'll roll it. Plus guidance.
Can you help me put these
And Max,
dice
you want
back?
a bardic inspiration me?
Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool. I like what
Figure
you're
out
doing
which
here.
slots they go in.
Is that
I believe in you.
There we go. That's good enough. So it's plus 4 plus a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So 19 plus 4 is 23 plus guidance is 25 plus bardic inspiration. Come on, get me to 30. Get me to 30. It got me to 30.
So, with your really good rolls, not only have you done good with your leatherworking, it has gone so well that you feel like you may have actually shaved a whole day's worth of work off.
Yes. We're doing it.
You check your traps and don't find anything particularly of note, unfortunately. So,
It's a dadgum force!
as you are checking your traps, you do see some very interesting wildlife. Some very, you see the rabbit that you let go. You see a rabbit that looks similar to it with a couple of baby bunnies. You do see various insects that look very interesting. A very beautiful nature walk, very calming.
Hey, Thea. Maybe you should cover your scent on your traps.
Can I do that?
Yes, you certainly could. That would be part of the roll that you made, though. So you're setting the traps. If you rolled higher, that would have been put in there as well.
Can I make a new trap?
Certainly.
Cool. What am I rolling?
Roll a survival check.
You know what? That's it. Take your dice back.
This is better.
As you guys are leatherworking, you hear, "Help! Help! I'm stuck in my own trap! I'm hanging here! Mates? Mates? Hello?
The cursed dice is rolling better than any other kind of dice.
What are you doing in your own trap?
Mate, don't ask questions. Just help me, please.
But, you know, maybe if you stay up there for a little while and the blood like runs down to your head, maybe it'll like help you think better.
Mate, just get me down from here, please.
Okay, man, just trying to help.
Okay,
Cut
so
her down and try to draw her head.
over the course of the next 4 to 5 days, you spend your time trapping, leatherworking, Max is composing, and over the next 5 days, you manage to turn all of your hides into, all your pellets into hides that can now be used to be turned into full workable leather or hide armor as you desire. Your cow hides are now fully workable leather. You trim them to the point where they are fully workable, and you go ahead and make leather strips and ties out of the trimmings. So you now have, you take those hides and convert them to worked leather.
Can I roll 5 times to see if my traps catch anything?
Over the next 5 days, you do catch a couple little things here and there. Nothing of a major note, but definitely some variety of food for you guys to have. You do have a fresh supply of berries from the brambles, so you've got a nice meat and berries ability to feed yourselves.
So you said you want me to make a check or?
No, over the next 5 days, you manage to turn them into. I'm using your previous rolls. Because we could sit here for the next hour talking about how each day goes, but...
So
Fast
now, I
forward.
guess we make the owlbear, into armor.
I don't know, man, if that's what you want, I'm down for it.
If you wore that, you could have a really good plus to intimidation.
I'd
Or it's
be
advantage.
totally scary. I could just lay back in a chair and be like, rawr.
No, Max is definitely going to be wearing that. You're not wearing
Are
that. No, we're not doing that no more. We're done. I'm packing up and I'm gone. No.
That was good. That was good.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you.
Kudos.
Jesus,
Kudos.
take
Kudos.
Oh, God, I love it.
Alright, so,
Oh, I told y'all, it's like piss at. I don't know what's going on until it comes out.
Let's see if D&D Beyond dice are nice to...
Oh.
Why?
Yep. Okay.
Rawr.
We're going to turn this bear to armor.
okay, so turning it into armor, if you're looking to sell it, it would be advisable that you build it to a general size, your average size for people. If you're building it for one of your people to wear, then you need to know that you're building it to their size. So it's a difference in whether you're...
Can you wear it?
I don't know what kind of armor we wear.
I think it's light.
it's light armor, yeah.
Yeah, then I can because I'm light armor.
Okay.
So rawr, man.
Okay, so you're going to try to take the owl bear pelt, and you're going to try to turn it into.
Dang, baby.
Armor.
What?
6.
But can you see my rolls?
Yeah.
You got a
Rolling in the campaign.
18, 18,
Oh.
8, 6, 14.
I just tried.
Most of them are better than what you've been rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Doesn't take much to be better.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
so when it comes to this particular thing,
I know it gives you advantage on intimidation check.
Yeah. Now that I know.
against low level.
Yeah.
My intimidation is
we are-
+6 though.
And Owlbear armor isn't going to intimidate a level 16 player. They're going to be like, like, whatever. Okay, so,
I don't know, 95. They see me in
She
this.
sits back
and I
with
go,
her bread and
"Rawr."
wine and go, rawr.
oh god, it was worse coming from him.
I think anything would be intimidated by that.
Okay, so, with this, you could go for hide armor, which would be medium armor. Hide armor would be worth 10 gold, but because this is Owlbear, it would be worth more. Which would be 12 plus your dex modifier for a max of 2, so a maximum of 14 from that. Or you could go with straight leather, or you could try to do studded leather.
Stud leather is...
Studded leather is more expensive and better in general, but it is still light armor.
But it's a higher DC, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, you also have to do metalworking in with it. So
I'll
if you want to spend the next probably 4 days working between leather and metal, because you'll have to do a day of metal, a day of leather, since you can swap your proficiencies. You can attempt to make studded owlbear leather armor.
I think we'll start with the smithing first.
Or I can
Do
do
you
some
have
making
enough
and you
scrap
can do
metal?
leather.
I don't know. Let's see
Are
what
you
all
going to
we
be able
have.
to help him with your flamethrowers abilities? Because metalworking is going to require a hotter fire, and that's going to require your tinkering ability, smithing ability, and ability to produce fire if that's going to be strong enough.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
I have...
I get to help with my
what all
horrible
do I
rolls.
have? Got 10 pounds of leather scraps. Where did I get that from? Oh, I bought that from that lady.
Yep.
Or dude, or whoever it was.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a broken crossbow. I don't think that has any metal on it.
Pretty sure it does, but that's
well,
not
the-
the point.
A couple of the bracing pieces would have, yes.
I have 2 short swords.
Definitely metalworking.
I have my +1 longsword, which I'm not getting
Probably
rid
not going to be able to melt that one.
I've got 4 pounds of strawberries. No, those are definitely rotting by now.
They've definitely been eaten by now.
Yeah, we probably do.
Oh,
So should I mark off the 14 pounds of blueberries?
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
have spoiled by now. Spoiled or been eaten.
I'll just put 0 because I'll get more so I can make my jam.
That's my jam.
Let's see. I have my shield, which I'm not getting rid of. I have a rusty short sword,
That can definitely be reworked.
so
I
nothing.
mean,
that's
we have the
holding it.
metal things that might be bombs. We can melt those.
Oh, those little things that we found in the ground.
Yep, the orbs.
I think I did good on one of the checks. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Still long.
there's a spring mechanism inside the spiky one.
Over the time that we spend, can I like investigate that and figure out
Another day.
how to disarm it or something?
I think.
Yeah, make me a roll a investigation check with advantage because you're spending a long time doing it
Guidance.
for a couple days.
I don't think I have anything else that's leather.
Okay. Well, if you mark off your 3 short swords, the rusty and the 2 normal ones,
21.
21. You, over time and experimentation, you do find that there is a trigger mechanism that once you click it into place, that you have about 5 seconds to throw it, and then it will jettison all the spikes outward in about a 20-foot radius. It is essentially a spring-loaded spike
Oh, you know what I
trap.
haven't done?
So you can throw it, and then where
Now you have.
you can arm it, and when you throw it, anything in a 20-foot area will take 2d6 piercing damage.
Okay, let me write this down.
I have a long rest.
20-foot radius, 2d6 piercing, thrown weapon.
No, I forgot to detect magic during this entire time we were here.
Yeah.
Spike grenade!
Essentially, yes.
Let's see, so...
You
my
said it was
sword.
2d6 of damage?
2d6 piercing damage to anything in a 20-foot
How do you spell piercing?
P-I-E-R-C something.
I-E.
Yes.
Okay, so make your metalworking check. Are you going to be switching with him to help with the process?
Yep.
It's kind of broken that you guys can change like this.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, but it's also pretty broken.
I can help if possible.
You're going to be helping provide the
Fire.
the fire and such. So, yeah, you'll be able to roll with advantage and guidance, and Max will.
Inspiration.
You know what? No, Max isn't going to add to this. It's her ability to make it so you can metal work that is going to be your extra d6. Because Max doesn't have to be part of this. You two are doing the metalworking. She's providing the forge. She is her flamethrower turret and her other ability. She is making the fire usable.
So she doesn't give me anything.
She's
bonus?
providing you the d6.
Oh, I get a D6 too. Okay.
Yeah.
I am
You
now.
got 2 d20s. You got your guidance and a d6.
It's not bardic inspiration, it's
It is
fire
It
inspiration.
is everyone working together.
It's Pyromania.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yes. 22 plus 1 from the D6, so 23 plus a D4 plus another 3, so 26.
Okay, so you melt down the short swords and you wind up making these little metal discs that will be put in place in certain places on the leather, stitched into place that will make it the studded parts of the leather. So, over the course of the next 4 days, you manage to create your studs for the studded leather. You manage to, taking measurements and sizes and piecing it together, make one more roll to see how well the armor comes out.
Does he still get the D6?
Not for this part. This is ultimately you can't help him with this because he's sizing it to you. So, Wayne, roll a d20.
Can I help him with it?
Are you proficient in leatherworking?
No.
I'm proficient in what covers?
No.
So D6 or D20.
I'm sure you're going to add your guidance.
Absolutely.
And Max will inspire you because, of course, he would.
So, is this a dex or a strength?
This is.
A roll.
Just give me a total. Roll a d20 and add your other stuff. Let's see what the total comes up to.
Natural 20
Natural 20, yep.
plus a 3 plus a 1.
Okay. So, turns out rather well. You managed to get the studded owlbear leather armor completed. It is actually a very comfortable fit on you. You can go ahead and add it to your inventory. It should be from where I created it for Josh previously. Although I think his was a +1. Let me look.
I think Jamie made it a +1.
He might have, but it might actually be listed in
Such
there.
broken characters for early on. Oh my.
It's not that broken.
Oh yeah, but being able to change tool proficiencies,
That is pretty wow.
my stats really didn't matter. It's the dice rolls.
Studded owlbear leather. Yeah, it's in there. Just studded owlbear leather.
You could make it some woodworking.
So you can add that to yours.
Wait, do you use woodworking tools?
Fairly certain.
Did you write it down?
And D&D Beyond, it says tools, and it says jeweler's tools, mason tools, thieves tools, tinker's tools, and wood carving.
For the reference
Pretty sure,
point
yeah.
here, you would wager that this studded owlbear leather armor is probably worth about 100 gold.
Nice.
So, what does it take to make a wooden shield?
That's what you would estimate. Wooden shield, it depends on whether you want it iron banded or... I mean, typically you have to have it held together in some way, but yeah.
So, like, if I took the head of the crossbow, you know, the actual bow of the crossbow, which is normally made out of metal, could you use that and wrap it around the shield?
With the correct processing, yes, you could.
And I've got woodworking tools, so we could make a wooden shield.
So, are you able to use a shield?
Am I able to use a shield?
I think
It's in there in proficiencies.
proficiencies.
It should say what types of
It's
armor and
under
shields.
Yes.
So yeah, she's good with shields.
So, if we took another day or two, or however long, we could make you a shield. You want to do that? Or you want to go back to town and spend money on a shield?
Wow. I just popped up an advantage on my intimidation.
Yeah, I know, right? Because if you got a shield, you'd be the same AC as I am.
Yeah.
Alright.
So let's go find us a proper tree to cut down.
Alright.
Nature check? Or do we need this?
Make a nature check looking for a sturdy hardwood tree that looks like it would be usable for such things.
Got it! Plus, I'm there to help. Oh my god.
Double eights.
Yes.
So that's 13.
Why?
Hey, at least the cursed dice ain't rolling natural ones. They're rolling 10s, which is better
Alright.
than all my dice.
So, you're in a forest.
There's a lot of trees.
There's a lot of trees. You find a decent-ish looking tree that might be workable into this.
An oak tree, maybe?
Mahogany tree.
No, that's not a hard metal. Or hardwood. Knock on the tree. Does it sound sturdy?
It sure is a tree.
Mike, I knock on the tree. Does it sound hard?
Be there in a minute!
I think there's somebody in there. We might need to go to the next one.
It's the Laura.
You find a fairly sturdy looking tree.
Okay.
Yeah, it's to chop it down, section it out, using you have woodworking tools?
Yes, she does.
I have wood carving
Okay,
tools.
so
Take a night and
taking the
Don't
time
you also
to
have a great axe?
I do have a great axe, actually.
Yeah.
taking the time to fell this tree, chop the wood, chisel the wood, work it out. You're going to wind up spending another, between the two of you, maybe 3, you're going to spend another 3-4 days working this into one shield-worthy item.
Okay.
We don't want to spend money.
Make a woodworking check.
I can change mine to woodworking
Alright.
too.
So, what do I roll for that?
you
Do
got-
I roll the same as Thieves' Tools?
Sure.
Okay.
Plus guidance.
Can I have help?
Yes.
I'm there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you finally rolled it. Yes.
Okay, that is 22, 25.
Okay. So, spending another 4 days working in the woods, chopping a tree down, planing, chiseling, piecing it together, getting the band's destroyed crossbow, mark it off.
Making the Deku shield from the Tears of a Dadgum Kingdom.
You managed to
Ocarina
piece
of Time.
together a pretty decent wooden shield.
Where'd you go?
So the 4 of you spent 3 to 4 days making a shield worth 10 gold.
There you are. Nice. All right. We're doing good.
Yep, you spent almost 2 weeks in the woods now.
Yeah. We're getting closer to nature, ain't we? Set this, what's your name? Hold on, let me find your name again.
Yeah.
Saiski, that's it.
Size.
Oh, are you using it?
No.
Oh, dang it.
Sorry, man. I
So,
listened to this
over the course of-
yesterday.
It's been almost 3 weeks.
15 days, you have managed to turn your hides into workable leather. You've managed to make your owlbear leather, studded leather armor, and you have managed to make a shield.
So I'm gonna write down that this is actually leather now.
Either these dice both roll terribly, or one of them rolls really bad and the other one rolls really great. It's gonna be horrible if I ever have disadvantage.
Leather. Let's see. I'll mark off the dead dwarf off the sled now.
Yes.
The owlbear is now armor.
Yep.
I'm guessing we've used up all this boar meat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we've been eating it. Left, right, and center.
Let's
We're
see.
not going to take that much. We're going to spend the next 15 days here.
We're
Thank
gonna
God we didn't
have
take
to
any of that
watch
boar
it
meat.
down.
The bear or boar is now hide.
Unless you want to work it into full-on leather.
Or you want to go back in time? You want to take another 3 days?
No, over this time, you've chosen whether it's hide or leather.
Yeah. So just go ahead.
I'm
and
just
make
saying,
it another-
if you want it to be
Well,
hide,
he wanted-
then it can be hide.
He wanted
If you want it to be-
hide.
But he wanted fresh.
I mean,
We can just
he
throw
said
it
he
on
wanted
Direboard.
hide, but he also said fresh. But if we turn it from hide to leather, that's not hide.
Fresh dire for hide.
So leather is not hide.
Well then, leave it.
We'll just leave it as
Hide.
hide, and we'll
But-
say
Then it wouldn't be fresh.
we can just go kill another one.
So why aren't you making? Dang, that dice really isn't doing too good.
Oh, there it
I
is.
say that.
Okay, so during this time that is being spent there, you do find in your larger snare, because that was a natural 20, you do find in your larger snare, you've managed to catch one of the dire boar piglets.
Yay!
It's a, when I say dire boar piglet, it is a full-on 50-pound sow-sized pig, but it's still a piglet as it is a dire boar piglet.
Mate, I found a
in the
pig.
time
It's dead.
In the time that you capture it, is this something you guys are wanting to kill and eat?
See, man, I told you. Now we got some little piggy, well, a piggy, to pull the sled.
Oh, it's
Did
kinda
you,
trying to
mate?
think,
Did you see how badly that went?
That was a grown adult.
That
Protecting
was an
its
adult
piglets
one,
and its
man. This
wife.
is a little piggy. We'll get some blinders for the piggy.
That way it doesn't know where it's going.
No, just so it can
It's-
see only what's in front of it, man.
It's still
Um,
a dire boar.
But it's a baby,
You can
man.
tame it. Have you never seen how to train your dragon? That's a dragon. This is just a pig.
And worst case, man, we take it along with
You
us.
can call it Tuskless.
That was the best dad joke you've ever said.
Yeah, that was good.
And because we need the fresh starboard hide,
We're not gonna
man,
kill it.
If we need it
We're not.
super fresh, though, dude, we can
We're not
we
killing it.
can lead it in there and be like, dude,
Mate,
Don't get
I,
fresher than this!
we can't get it no fresher than this right here.
Mate,
We're not
I
killing it.
mate,
It'll be Francis Jr.
mate, I agree with this notion. We should definitely do that. It's 2 against 1 unless
I'll
Max.
take both of you on.
do.
Y'all leave me out of this. I think they taste good, but it's.
But-
It'll be me and the pig versus you two.
Fighting is not good for my cosmic energy, man. And my cosmic energy.
I want to
is
stab your
everything.
cosmic energy.
Roll to attack.
Be a natural 20.
So,
Turn back to Zima. Turn back to Zima. That's an 8.
The cosmic energy attacks back, feeling the guard. You die. Cosmically. Okay. So, seriously, what do you want to do with this dire boar piglet that you have now snared?
I want to pet it.
That's not how you don't just walk up and
Roll
pet
animal
something.
handling.
You gotta let it smell you first.
Yeah.
You don't walk up to a cat that you don't understand. You let it smell you.
Hey!
It's not a
my
dog.
God.
Oh my god.
Well, I think we need a new teammate.
No, you just don't have a pig anymore. So you see this thing, you're like, I want to pet it, and as you reach to pet it, you reach down and it jerks suddenly, your hand gets caught in the snare and accidentally release it and it just goes tearing off through.
Can I shoot it?
No!
Make an attack roll with disadvantage. You get one attempt.
I tried to javelin her arrow out the
You're not
air.
there, you're working on leather.
Dang it. That's a 2 and a 4.
It's gone.
You need some different dice, kid.
I need some different luck.
She needs
Use these ones.
She needs different fate.
That's a 2.
It's still better than what you rolled.
I rolled a 2.
It's just not meant to be, I'm
Are
sorry.
you cursed?
I took
Are
the-
you cursed?
Yeah, Max has got the cursed dice. And
She-
she's touching all of your dice, man.
Gabe, I said, hey, wow, there's the cursed dice set. She's like, I'll take them. I was like,
You need to.
are you sure about that? She's like,
We need
yeah.
to
I
make
was
some.
like,
We
no.
need to make some holy water so she can wash her hands.
You're not touching the dice, man.
How's that? That's the dice.
Use the cursed dice. All right, so
But then when I roll it, when
unfortunately,
I wanted to roll good, it doesn't roll
unfortunately, due to very poor luck on your part, the attempt at doing something with this dire boar has come to nothing. On the plus side, none of your teammates know it even happened.
So how's your day been, turtle girl?
good. Everything's fine.
Fine, it's fine.
Insight check.
Roll it.
Okay.
Kara, roll a deception check.
Sounds like
Plus
you.
guidance.
Sounds
For
like
me.
you've had a very
It's okay, babe. You don't have to tell them.
That's a
copacetic
natural
day.
one.
2.
I rolled a natural 1 plus 2 plus 3.
Yeah, but you got a bardic inspiration.
I do.
Oh yeah, Max doesn't. He sees something's not quite right. And he's like, nah, you don't have. It's okay. You don't have to tell him anything.
She got a
It's a
7.
7.
7.
I got an 8.
Yeah, something happened. You're not sure what, but
Everything's fine. Nothing happened.
something happened. But you're not sure what or if it's even worth pursuing.
It's good to know that you've had a cosmically cool day, man.
Cursed.
Everybody needs a cool day every now and then to let your karma just flow with the universe.
The universe hates me, mate. Can I fight the universe? Because it's trying to fight me.
I'll give you guidance to fight the universe.
Well, I mean, you could try that.
The universe casts meteor swarm.
I don't know how
I
well
rolled
that
to
would
fight
go.
the universe.
She actually rolled good for me.
Wait, with guidance,
You
with
still
guidance.
lose.
20.
The universe is indifferent.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, because dice, your attempt at the dire board does pass by. However, you have managed to make your, you've managed to deal with your heights. You've managed to get your shield. Do you add a shield to your inventory?
Yes.
Did you equip it?
Oh, and D&D Beyond?
Yeah, it gives you +2 to your AC.
How do I add stuff to my inventory?
I'll do it for you. I can do it quicker.
Thank you.
Certainly.
You just go to your shield or your equipment and you press equip.
I need
Or
to
the
borrow
little
one of your
box.
D20s.
No, you do not.
Can I please?
No.
Well, I'm
Stay
gonna roll
away
this
from my
one.
20s.
You want?
No.
Yeah, you want to choose from my bag?
Hang on, you can
oh,
have
Jesus.
one of Josh's, but you're not getting mine.
I feel bad for you. I guess me and Whitney stole your good luck energy.
I still know.
I definitely have because I have rolled way too good.
It's a daggum 4.
You want to choose one from my bag?
Here, you can try that one. That one's Josh's. But you can't have mine, because no.
Ooh, hold on, let me see Josh's. I don't want to.
That's
Oh,
a
one
5.
more Josh's.
I just want to
See.
see.
Hang on.
I
on
know
the other
those
20.
weird pink and
Yeah,
rainbow
these.
ones.
Alright, refresh your stuff and it should show up.
That's
I
an
like
8.
this because I took these two. Oops. Yeah, I took these two sets because I like them.
That's an 18.
I wonder why this set came with 4 d6s.
Because a lot of
They're
sets
assassin
roll.
dice.
Assassin dice.
Oh.
Okay, I'm keeping this dice because it's rolling good.
Okay, keep it for now.
It's gonna roll bad the second I try to use it.
You already know what it is. There's no point in trying to escape it. Your destiny's sealed.
no escaping.
So now, I guess now we try and go back to town. Or we just set up camp here forever and story's over.
Just gonna let these sit.
Okay.
Think about their actions.
I haven't done anything yet. Oh, the ones to the other ones.
Thanks, Joe.
I need a dice jar at this point.
Alright, so we're gonna like
It's
head
the dice
off to
bag.
town now. We need to like make sure that we know where this place like is, so that
That's why I
when.
said like make a.
But
So-
if we make like
So are we
a
like totally
headstone or something,
encased in the thingy mabobbers?
Briars?
Yeah.
No, it's a semicircle, but it covers a large portion.
well,
so that's
the
why
only
I was
reason
like,
I
we
say
should build a wall around
don't.
the
Well,
part
if we
that's
do
not.
that though, then people are gonna stop here. But if we like carve something on the tree, so we'll be able to find the tree. We just don't want anybody to find its body and dig it up or something. Like Hamun, because he wants to add somebody to his, collection.
He'll come back and he's gone.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we don't want to do that. So, can we like carve something on the
I mean,
tree?
we could
Yeah,
make
you can mark the
magical
area
words
easily
on
enough
the
to.
tree.
Yeah.
I could
So that we
just,
can find
as
it.
we walk, I just swing my axe at a tree and there's a mark in the tree now.
Yeah, but it'll grow-ish.
If we're taking, it takes a while for a tree to grow
that's
back.
true.
Now I'm gonna like go over to the tree.
You could
and I'm
like
gonna like
burn a
hug
mark.
it.
in the tree.
See, I'm so sorry, but I gotta like mark you so I know where you are. Sorry to disturb your cosmic energy. And I put like a big heart. I'll put Hamun's name in it.
As you begin to carve, you just hear ow, 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 ow! Stop it!
The Lorax?
It's okay, and
It's
I'm
a
gonna last for a little while, and then you forever got this beautiful name on you.
And
I
that's,
did not consent. All right, so you mark the area. You have a very good idea of where it is.
We anchor the
We've
Lorax.
been here for 2 weeks. We know the area a little bit.
You know the general area. You are in the middle of a very large forest, so being able to find your way back to this specific location probably
We
won't
just
be too
mark
bad.
it on Google Maps.
Have we lost our directions to the city of town? We've been here for 2 weeks.
I do I cast
Flock of familiar.
Flock of Familiars
Uh-huh.
and do a look-see overhead to see where the trail is in relation
Copy it
to where
onto
we
the
are.
map.
Oh yeah, do we have a map of this place?
I
We
don't
don't have a
think
map.
we
We
don't
should
have.
have paper and pen.
We've got painting supplies.
Yeah! Paint a map! I thought we had cartography tools though.
Why did I want to play this again?
Place in relation to where the trail is
Okay.
going towards town.
You get a good bird's eye view of the area. It sure is a forest.
Yeah, we got painter supplies.
Looking in the distance, you're pretty far into the forest. You're probably a good... you would guess that you got another 2 to 3 days if you weren't dragging a sled to get out to the grasslands.
Okay.
Getting
need to
further
find
away
another
from where
horse.
you are.
Excuse me.
But you
horse.
got a pretty good feel looking at the various markings. You'll be able to find this place fairly easily.
How much
Okay.
was the reward for the items
The items
What
to
item?
give to him?
to the boss? I
I
think.
don't think he ever gave us.
I
any.
think he
100
said it
gold
was
per.
yeah, 100
yeah,
gold,
100
but he would pay us more if we brought all of them at once.
Oh yeah. We need to. Didn't we get the book? We need to give the book to the lady.
We need to bring the book back to the lady.
We need.
In
Radio
town,
Shine,
Yeah.
But
Dryella.
we have
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 items.
Yes, we have the well water from the fourth in the east, the elemental earth, the owlbear feather,
And we have the
and the dire boar hide.
And-
The
But
only
it-
thing we
but
don't
it's
have
not
is the dust
fresh.
of the bench.
we could just kill another one and bring it with us.
If it's not fresh enough, I mean, we can go.
We could just go back out and kill another one.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there's a conveniently placed banshee.
I don't think we
Are
should.
you gonna kill a banshee? Because I'm
We
not
can't
gonna
fight a
kill
banshee
banshee.
Explosions.
I have 2 spells
I don't
left.
have
and I
explosions.
just used one of them.
I do.
I don't have explosion magic. I can't make a nuke like whatever that little girl is from.
I have a grenade.
Konosuba?
Konosuba.
Yeah.
Explosion!
I can't do that. Not yet.
I have a grenade.
Can we make gunpowder or black powder? Is
Um,
that a known
Dr.
thing?
Stone proves it's possible.
it's possible, yes.
Because
Because we
I
can
want
just
to make
nuke her.
grenades.
That would be more her kind of thing than yours. She's the artificer. She's the one that's into creating things.
But I can help.
Yeah. You can change her
I was
perspective.
giving her ideas.
You can change. Okay. How about this?
Are you going to add to the list make grenades? Why am I putting bad ideas into her head?
I guess go ahead and start heading towards
We're going back to
Yeah,
the
the
town.
city.
Which one are we going to? We going
Vandalin.
to? I don't know any of the names.
Vandalin. That's where we started out.
So you're heading back to the pylons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're probably going to kill us.
So,
Why?
based on your flock of familiars,
Kill
you do
4 of them.
realize that you're probably equal
Kill
distance
3.
from where the Banshee lays her head as to Phandalin. Going to Phandalin is taking you kind of away from it. So you could spend 2 days that way. Well, it would be 2 days if you weren't dragging a sled. It's going to take you significantly longer dragging a sled.
Yeah.
But you could take, it would take the same amount of time to get to the Banshee as it would to Phandalin, and once at the other, then you could actually use a real road, and that would actually make it quicker to go from one to the other. So whichever one you want to go to first would be easier to go to the next one afterwards, but it's going to take you about the same amount of time to get either one.
Just Vandalin, I guess.
Can you crush pufferfish
Oh,
into a
that's what
powder
that was.
and then put it in
You
someone's
remember the guy
food
that-
and
the
poison
random
them?
thief?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
I
pufferfish
just-
are poisonous
a
and they're
description,
like
But I
fatal
just
if
read
you don't
stretch
cook them
earlobes. I was like,
perfectly.
who is that?
You can
Who's
certainly try to
stressed
use
earlobes?
pufferfish to make poison. I would let you roll for it and see what happens. Last time you tried to gather poison, you almost got
You
killed.
almost died.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
We do talk about it because it's funny.
Alright, so, what's the plan?
We are
Heading
going
towards
back
Vandalin.
to give the lady her book and the pylon their junk
Alright.
to get paid.
Did we ever try to read the book?
I think we did.
It was the cookbook.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
read
you looked through
And-
various recipes for things.
didn't really do anything.
And she really wanted the book. Can I do like an Arcana check or something?
I'd like to do that as well.
Detect magic.
So, roll Arcana. Are either of you proficient with Arcana?
+6.
I'm not.
Okay, so you can't help, but you may roll an Arcana check on it.
That's a 12.
That's actually good enough. With
I'm
that,
giving you back your dice.
that was a 14. That's not bad.
Yeah, but it was.
You're just cursed. You can't roll anything when you need it.
I'll take it back.
Cool.
Okay, so with a 12 in your Arcana, you do recognize, and as you cast your Detect Magic, you see this as well. The book itself isn't magical, but there is a base enchantment on it to keep it from decaying or being destroyed.
Oh.
So I can't burn the book?
If you were to try, you probably could if you tried hard enough. But it has a base level to make it so that time and weathering doesn't affect it. It could be destroyed if intentionally, destroyed, but it is generally resistant to damage.
Well, if we're burning,
So it has a very basic level enchantment to keep
Is
the
that it?
information inside of it contained and safe.
Pylons.
Is there any like invisible ink or something
Yeah.
when I hold it up to a
Sometimes
lamp?
tearing it or
Do
something.
you have see invisibility?
Oh, we could just buy it.
No.
That's a spell for a reason.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a
so-
bag of holding.
Yeah.
But they're expensive. How much does a bag of holding cost?
bag of holdings,
lot.
anywhere between 600 and 1,000 gold.
Not that bad.
Horse sounds like a good idea.
Always a good idea too.
Horse, depending on how good of one, could be anywhere from 200 to 500 gold.
Well, if
Do not put a
wagon,
horse in a bag of
A
holding.
wagon?
we want to get a wagon, so I don't have to pull a sled anymore.
Well, you currently aren't in a place to be able to do so.
Yeah, no,
However,
but I'm just looking
I'm like a
for
member-
things. You know,
I'm like
just
a
thinking.
member of the guild in the place we're going, right?
drawn vehicles. Your typical wagon, a base wagon, is going to run you about 60 gold.
Alright, but
If you want to get a ramshackle wagon, functional but not really pretty, it'll run you about 35.
that was
As opposed to your sled, which was 20.
I mean,
But I'm
we could just
a
put
member
wheels
of
on
the
this
guild
sucker.
in
We just
the place,
upgrade
right?
our own.
You are a member of guild in Neverwinter, not in family.
You mean the gang? What are you talking about?
no, my character's a
She's
member of the guild.
she's part of guilds.
I'm
Artisans Guild.
also part of somebody.
But
I
not
thought it was in the town that we started in.
Neverwinter.
Why didn't you go meet the people then?
I'm so confused right
On the
now.
road.
Alright. So you're heading to Fanlon.
Yep.
Okay. So over the course of next several days, it's a fairly quiet time. You see various wildlife, but nothing of any grand threatening nature at this point.
Okay, so
During the nights when we stop,
It's really loud.
I'd like to copy the cookbook.
Okay.
so the ladies in Fandolin,
The lady in Fanlon wants the book, yes.
the Pylons are in Fandolin,
Yes.
but we started in the same town as the Pylons, did we
Nope.
not?
No, you started in Neverwinter and you were guiding the cart to Fanlon. You started in the big city Neverwinter, and your job was to guide the cart to Fandelin. You were bringing supplies to Fandelin.
But we didn't go there first. I don't think we did we?
You got sidetracked when the
The whole
Goblins.
happened.
goblins and all that stuff. Okay.
I really need to start taking notes.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
The book's gonna kill her.
17.
17. As you're copying the book, and you look at a line, you write a line over here, you look at a line, you write a line over here, you start getting an intense headache. And as you look at what you copied, you read the line, you wrote the line, but when you look back, what you wrote is gibberish. And you're looking, it's like, I wrote this, and then you look back and you're like, wait. So you go and you write it, and you watch yourself write it, and as you're writing it, you see you're writing the right thing, but then you look back, and when you look back over, what you just wrote that you know you wrote right is gibberish.
Is it like
This book is cursed,
just-
and you shouldn't be.
It's just a bunch of random letters that don't read anything. But when you're copying it, it looks right until you look away, but when you look back, it's gibberish.
God.
what do I see when she's writing? If I watch
You
her
see
write?
her writing gibberish.
I thought that I would keep the recipes in this book, you know, so that we can make them someday.
Paraphrase them.
Well, that's the thing, little one. I don't think this book is actually recipes.
Well,
I think this book is like something else, and I don't think that we should give it to that chicken.
I think we should give it to that chick.
I mean, how much is he paying us?
I don't think
It doesn't matter.
I think
if
she was giving us items instead
Don't
of money.
think she was actually paying us. This thing might be worth a lot of money. Or it could actually be worth something else, you know, like cosmic brownie points in the greater scheme of God.
Wait,
think we
wait.
should
So if
get
we
back to
read
the
it, is it just normal recipes, or is there anything odd about it?
So,
Do
I
I need
will.
to like roll? With
It looks like recipes.
I'll read it out loud to her.
Yeah,
and
she'll
she
write it.
writes
I
it
was
down.
gonna say to do that.
Okay.
Okay, man.
You wanna
let's
try that then?
try.
Yeah.
All right. So you begin to read. As you begin to write, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
So just copying it is a problem. Oh, that's pretty bad.
6.
He is saying random words to you.
Come on, you've got to actually give me words I understand.
How much
Like,
wine and bread have you consumed?
I haven't had any wine. Y'all won't buy any, Mom.
We've been in the woods for 3 weeks.
So,
Well, that explains why I haven't got any.
We
So
could
we
have tried
can't
to
write it
make
down
some
word
with
for
the
word
berries that we had.
if somebody's reading it to us, or we're doing that.
There's
So can
something
we-
hinky about this book.
So
that's
can we
all
like
I'm
paraphrase
saying.
it, not write down its exact words, but get the general gist of it?
You can attempt to do so if you'd like.
While they're dealing with this book, I want to cast Detect Magic and mark a perimeter.
Okay.
Sure.
Casting magic. Roll a d20.
Let's try.
Can
Okay.
I cast guidance on myself?
What am I rolling?
A wisdom saving throw.
Poor kid.
Just kill me now. That's an 11?
Does not work. Make an Arcana check.
Finally, something I'm good at.
A 3.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, nice.
26.
Looking at this and seeing the various attempts, you recognize that there is some sort of enchantment not only to keep this book from decaying and its knowledge being lost, but also from it being copied without the proper steps being taken.
No kidding.
Reading the recipes, they're recipes. But trying to copy them down, there's something that interferes with your cognitive ability to understand it or translate it to another medium.
You gotta make a recipe, then you can do it.
Can I like...
If you roll more than a 20 on your wisdom save, you can copy it. But you haven't.
Really?
It's essentially your ability to comprehend it well enough to know how to write it correctly.
Do I know what spell it is? So since, you know...
It's not a spell.
Enchantment?
It is a deep enchantment of concealment. It's not specific. It is something specifically meant to make it difficult to copy.
So does anyone have to spell magic?
I'd like to try to read it again
Okay?
and write it.
Can we
I
memorize
will not fail.
No, you can't memorize it.
Can you give me
When you look away from it,
I could cast Bless on you. I'll give you a D4.
what you've read
Try.
goes out of your mind.
Okay. I guess I'll cast Bless on you so you can add a D4 to a saving throw.
Alright,
Can
I'll
you
try.
also cast guidance to have it stacked?
Guidance is only for ability checks.
Aww.
Based on the fact that you got such a bad headache when you tried this before, you're a little wary. Choose whether you want to do it again or not. It's up to you.
I do.
Okay.
My
So you
man's
begin
about-
to read and start trying to copy. Make a wisdom saving throw.
If we take psychic damage, it'll be...
16. That is a 20.
Okay. So on a 20, you read and you realize that, oh, if I copy it this way, and taking the time, you realize that if you write the sentence as it's written, it affects you. But taking the time and the intuition and the headache starts to hit you, and your eyes go slightly blurry from the headache, but you push through and you realize that if you write each letter in a different spot, you can't write the words straight. Like it says, the first ingredient is, you can't write the first. You go I in first, then T in the, and then picking letters throughout. You can form the sentence, but only if you write them in the right order of each letter.
Oh my god.
What?
The first sentence is, the first ingredient is.
Okay.
You can't write the first ingredient is. You have to write the I in first, then the T in the, then the G in ingredient, and as you piece each letter together, you wind up with the first ingredient is, but you cannot write it straight across. The only way to copy it is to be able to know, looking through, which letters you can write first to be able to copy it.
But is it actually a cookbook?
It's listing recipes, but
This is a suspicious cookbook.
Now for my detect magic. Do I-
okay. So roll a d20 for your walk around with the detect magic.
Is it anything special or
No, just roll a d20.
no guidance? Oh well, the big one.
Horrible. Like,
That's a 10.
No, you don't find anything this time.
I think I just inhaled a gnat.
Protein.
No! Dear goodness.
That's what Grandpa always said. Okay. So yes, you managed to copy the first page of 300.
And it seems to be a recipe from the first one.
It sure looks like a recipe. This one is
Can
baked
we-
yams.
That's
That's
simple.
an
You
old-
Strangely, there's no yams in any of the ingredients.
What are the ingredients that I copied?
What are the ingredients? I can make some stuff up real quick. 'Cause I didn't plan this out ahead of time. Baked
Not
yams. You start with
puffer fish.
you start with 2 cups of strawberries. You then add in 3 strips of bacon. And I will not be able to repeat this, so if you want me to, you're gonna
2 cups of strawberries, something bacon.
3 strips of bacon, a gallon of milk,
What?
2 dragon teeth,
What? What kind of
Slow
potion
down, I
they
can't
make?
write that fast.
They're making some kind of potion or something. Jesus.
Gee, I wonder if you cook these things.
You cook
My character
strawberries
is
and bacon.
dragonborn, not a dragon.
Alright.
Continue.
D&D, Jesus. All right,
A beholder.
stir clockwise for half an hour until milk curdles. Boil until dry.
What? How do you boil
Powder.
The dry powder?
Yeah, boil until all the liquid's gone, then crush to powder,
Oh, okay.
and then add
Where should
1 vial of fairy blood.
Fairy blood.
There's fairies in
Sure.
there?
Yeah.
You're making me make stuff up out off the cuff.
So we need to immediately gather these ingredients.
I feel like this is some kind of legendary potion or something
So
that will
mate,
turn you into a dragon or something.
Nah, fairy blood doesn't make sense, actually. That makes it too obvious.
Troll blood.
No.
Dragon blood.
It'll be grape juice.
grape
That's
juice.
the most normal thing there.
I mean, 3 strips of bacon.
Stir until done.
You said grape juice?
Grape juice.
Grape juice.
Sure. Because
Wine
why
or
not?
grape juice?
We don't need wine.
She does.
So, mates.
Guys, I don't think this is a book that we should put into somebody's hands until we know exactly what it
I'm
is.
not there. I'm walking away. I'm
So,
Now, you can remember this recipe because you were able to copy it. When you read it before, it's like, well, that's a really weird recipe. But then as soon as you look away from the book, you forgot what you read. So now you remember a recipe.
So, mate, how about we gather these things and cook them up together? What's the worst that could happen?
Well, I can tell you one thing. You sure as heck ain't gonna get no candied yams out of this.
Make an Arcana check as you look at her copied recipe.
Cause there's not no yams anywhere in this
21.
recipe.
21. Looking at this and looking at the possible mixtures of some normal and some magical elements, and the way that they would mix together, that you would wager that this probably makes a potion of resistance.
Ooh. Are you able to make a potion out of dragon blood?
Of course.
What does it do?
Depends on what the other ingredients are.
Yeah. I
Tomato
think,
juice, strawberry. Wayne's strawberry legendary jam.
That's the jam.
I think that we should keep this book on us.
I'm still not there. I'm walking the perimeter.
I think we should keep this book on us.
Can I make a copy of the book that looks like the exact same, but just has incoherent squiggles on the inside? Looks the exact same, just to see if deception works.
You don't have the proper materials, but were you to find the proper materials, you could certainly attempt it. You don't have book materials. You can't be like, I'm just going to make a book. You don't have that stuff with you, but you could certainly attempt it.
I think that we
Deception.
should just not tell the lady that we found it.
Wow.
You're not there.
It only lasts for 10 minutes. I'm back.
He's back.
What'd y'all find?
A recipe for a potion of resistance.
You
It
don't know that.
says it's kind
Yes,
of
I do.
Oh, you know that.
She intuited whether yes, and now she told you.
26. No, it was
21.
21.
You rolled a 21.
What kind of resistance?
Yes.
Because I'm already immune to or
That's not the point of what kind of resistance. It's a book on potions.
I am resistant to acid.
I'm resistant to psychic damage.
But
That's
it
not the point.
says it's a recipe of kind of yams, man.
Yeah, mate.
Yams?
Mate,
I
it's-
want me
it's-
some yams.
Mate,
Yeah,
it
but
says...
man, there's no yams anywhere in the recipe.
Mate.
What's the recipe?
The
Baked
recipe
yams,
is
2 cups of strawberries, 3 strips of bacon, a gallon of milk, 2 dragon teeth. That's concerning. Stir clockwise for half an hour until milk curdles, boil until dry, crush to powder, add a vial of grape juice. Boom, you got a potion of resistance that is famously called baked yams.
I think all those are pretty easy to get.
Can do yams, man.
Where the heck do you get dragon teeth
I
on a
was
regular
about
You're a
to
basis?
dragon.
say.
I'm a dragonborn, there's
That's
a difference.
a different kind
Got
of teeth,
dragon teeth.
man.
Does she
How
have
that
dragon
works?
teeth?
She has dragonborn teeth. They're not.
I
You
mean,
could certainly try. Who knows what would come out?
It might be a lesser resistant potion. Give
I
you quarter
don't
damage so
think
half
that's how that works, man.
But you can't grow them back. Or dragons probably grow their teeth back. Huh?
I
Do
don't think we
dragons
should
born
pull
have
the
the
teeth
same
out to
number of
find
teeth
I
as
out.
think we
dragon?
should go to sleep and
No.
keep
Much
getting
smaller
on the
amount.
road again.
Well, I'm not saying
Y'all
we
ain't getting
shouldn't.
any of my teeth.
I'm just saying that we probably shouldn't give her the book.
What's the worst thing that would happen?
Well, what
We
if
lose the
there's-
recipes for the potions that we can make large amounts of money on
No.
and scam people with.
No, we're not
We're
gonna
not
scam people,
doing
man.
that. We're-
That's
Money is money!
that
Money
is
is
asking
money,
for
but
the
there is-
cosmos
there's-
to come down and get us.
You already probably
Just
made a
be
wizard mad
like,
by stealing his
What
staff,
are you doing,
okay?
man?
I forgot what that staff even
And I
does.
just don't
It's
even
staff
want
of
them
warning.
to do that, because that's not
I don't
cool,
remember what that
man.
does.
It
I
warrants.
mean, seriously. No, that's some bad juju. I don't do that.
Mate?
Well, That's my impression of a dog.
Mate.
Yes.
If we're
Mate.
not in the town
Yeah.
of Netherwinter,
Yeah.
if we're extremely far away and nobody recognizes me,
Yeah.
scamming people won't hurt my reputation.
But it
It's
not-
foolproof!
It hurts your cosmic reputation. Instead of the nice sunny yellow you got going on around you, it's gonna turn all black and gunky. I mean, like his. It's not.
What?
Shing! What did you say?
Mate, I don't know how
I kill out of
my
planar things, so that
aura
makes,
is yellow and happy, considering I would commit arson if it
That's
helped
probably
me.
why it's yellow, man.
Your-
Because fire is like.
Your cosmic
yellow.
energy is the entire rainbow.
I
Listen,
mean, if you
mate.
look at Max over there, his is like a little green and there's a little purple in it, a little blue.
So what does black mean? Am
My
I
battery's
evil?
running low. Well, it means I had my eyes closed when I was looking at you, dude. Right.
I guess I'm evil. I guess I'll go join Hamu.
Actually, Hamun's wasn't black. His was more of a really dark tone.
So I'm worse than Hamu,
I
apparently.
think that means he's kind of boring.
Mate.
Man, I think she might have found some special stuff growing in the forest.
Yours is a black right now, but when you were down like in the well, it's like really hard to see you, man, and it was like totally black down there.
So, mate.
And you
Yeah.
were like totally
What
black
color
too.
were the mushrooms you found?
How did you know I ate them? They were like some really cute little white ones. But see, right now it's like a nice blue.
Mate,
Just
so,
make sure you keep it blue, dude.
Is
Mate.
blue good or bad?
so my
I don't know, dude.
mate, so yellow means fire and destruction.
So what you're saying is you see a lot of colors floating around and you don't know what any of them mean, so everything you're saying just seems to be completely pointless and nonsensical.
I'm going to
No,
bed.
man.
I go to sleep.
Can I bonk her on top of the head with the baguette?
If you do, man, I will totally retaliate.
Do it.
With what? The cosmic forces?
Yes, man. You'd be surprised.
Bonk, call me!
I'll just blast me.
Oh, y'all were fun.
Yeah. well. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so,
I laughed this much.
over the next several days,
I'm
you
sorry.
make your way back to Phandalin. It takes you about 6 days, and you are exhausted every night from pulling the sled.
Yeah, I know.
But after about 6 days, you finally find your way out of the forest, through the grasslands, and to the generally hilly area that is where Phandalin rests.
Does my strength score go up from this?
No. So you have, after leaving Phandalin on your little journey, you manage to get back to Phandalin roughly 26 days later.
That's almost been a month. Oh, Lord have mercy. We don't almost spent. Us three has almost spent as much time in this campaign as we have in the other one. That one has been 3 years in the making.
Hey, man. We just like to travel more.
So, mates, now that we're in Phandalin,
We're
Yeah,
not
I
robbing
know.
people.
Nah, man.
I'm not saying we're gonna rob people.
I'm not tripping
What
on
in
the
the world
mushrooms
would
anymore.
make you think I would
We're
rob
not
people?
robbing people. Even when I was tripping on the mushrooms, we weren't robbing people. We need to find some more of those, man. They were really good.
No.
So, mates,
I'm cutting your mushrooms with it.
as I was saying,
Yeah, mom.
shopping!
With what money,
Where?
dude?
I have almost 200 gold.
Must be nice, dude.
How much platinum do we have?
I have.
You have a little bit left.
God, no.
Yeah, don't we have like half of a bar? Yeah.
I think I broke it in half and I sold half of it to the dude.
Yeah, you did.
We have 6 ounces.
6,000 what?
6 ounces.
Oh, that's right. 6,000 platinum. How the hell?
Let's see. 10 gold is a platinum.
Yeah.
So we're rich. We're at 60,000 platinum. Or gold. We're good.
Anyway, so you make it back into town.
That's on at 20.
As you find your way into town, it's much the same as you left it. Nothing seems to have changed all that much.
Where are the pylons? They're not here.
Are
they?
Yeah, they're walking into town.
Hey, man. How y'all doing?
Hey, fellow pylon buddies! How's it going? How's the boss? Is he doing okay?
Yeah. You guys are the ones that joined up, and the boss sent you off to go get the stuff he needed, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You
We-
guys been gone for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've,
oh,
we've
Takes a
collected
while,
everything
man.
except for one thing, and we already know where we can get the last thing. It just might be a little bit difficult.
Oh, okay. Well, the other groups gathered some of the stuff you needed too. So, if everyone got everything you guys have everything but one thing. You said.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, that's really good. We should go and talk to the boss and see. Unless did he give you guys the same deal about getting a bonus if you brought all the things on the list at the same time?
Yes,
Yeah,
mate.
man.
But
That'd
if,
be really cool. But
if the other group has what we need, we can split the money. 75,
I don't
25.
think you understand how it worked. Like, y'all had the stuff. Each group had different things. We have to gather like 70 different items.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not really 70. I think it's like 37. But yeah, no, that's
That's
the.
a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, no. If you
How
guys have all but
cursed is
one.
this
That's
man?
really impressive.
He gave us 5 items to collect. How cursed is this man? Jeez Louise.
I don't know. Maybe he just likes stuff. He just has us to find things.
I like stuff.
I like money.
Me too.
I like scamming people.
We're not
Yeah,
going
no, he's still stuck down there. We had a little bit of trouble, a tussle with some of the local wildlife, but we managed to beat him back. One old man was unfortunately killed before we could actually save him or anything. But it's okay though. It's better one old man than half the town, like happened that time. A while ago.
I'm
You
sorry.
see like his gaze goes to the distance. And you see like his eyes with the fright,
PTSD.
you feel PTSD going. It's just that time.
It's okay, man. I pat him on the shoulder. I cast spare the dying.
Alright.
Sure.
I'm good at making people.
Yeah.
So should we
so
go
you
visit...
found your way back to town. What do you want to do while you're in town?
Should we go visit Pylon Boss Buddy Boy and
Well, we
see...
got him here, so we might as well go ahead.
Yeah, because we can be like, hey, buddy, how dadgum cursed are you?
I don't think we should
you ask
ask
him
that
that.
question.
You already told us he's cursed.
That's true,
But it might be a sensitive subject for him.
it's
so you
kind of
Why would
like...
he tell us that he's cursed if he didn't?
Dude.
But if you ask him
the
how
question?
cursed he is, it might be
It's
bad.
like if your wife is standing there in a dress and she's like, does this make my butt look fat? You don't go, yes.
No, you say it's not the dress.
No, not either. You go, no, sugar, that absolutely does not make your butt look fat.
Okay, how about we go to the boss man?
Yeah, man.
I ask him how cursed he is.
No, if you do that, I'm gonna slap you.
You're going to duct tape your mouth.
What's duct tape? I need some of that. I can probably
The
scam people with
key
it.
to a good job or keeping your job is don't make the boss mad.
Yeah, man.
No, man, you don't want duct tape. You want frog tape. That's just the best.
Sure, man.
Okay, so just
It's
curious.
as good as rivets.
Okay, I know what we do. We leave her outside.
Gotcha.
Hey, I'm just a quick question.
Ah, yeah.
How strong is this guy? Like, would we be able to kill him with
Shut
a
it.
reasonable?
Stop.
Can't even get up.
What are you
Why
talking?
would we kill
Why are
him?
you doing? We're leaving you outside.
Yeah.
I'll say, our child's becoming a murder hobo.
Yes.
Okay, I'm about to tie her in some rope and leave her outside.
I'm helping you.
Let's see. I've got 50 feet of hip rope. What is this? What is it? I got a lasso.
I'm helping
I
you.
got a lasso.
I'm
What is
helping.
my? What do I roll?
I'll
What do
help
I
him.
roll? Is it a dex check?
I will tell
That's a 2.
the lady that we found the book and that y'all have it.
I'm okay
It's
with
a 7
that.
and a 2, but if you add it together, that's a 27.
What is going on?
I don't know. Your kid's becoming a murderer. Jeez Louise.
I'm just saying, we wouldn't have to collect any of the stuff, and we get plenty of money. An entire gang against us, but they don't know that if we don't tell them.
I'm about to drop you down a well. I'll take you back to Hamu and throw you down that giant well.
Alright, seriously. What do you guys want to do?
Go back
Go
to
to
the
the
pylons. And
Alright,
don't
so you're
ask
going to the pylons?
Yes.
Okay, so making your way back to the
mansion.
up to the mansion through the trapdoor in the kitchen, announcing your presence, or you're gonna try to like creep through?
No, man, we're going with the dude. He said he'd take us.
Okay, so
Yeah.
going down through, you announce your presence, which is good because they have 2 new giant frogs that would have been a problem.
Not again.
In the time that you were gone, they have replenished their pets.
Good thing they don't have security cameras.
But you make your way around, down, and through, and you find your way to the boss. He says, "Hey, there you are. You came back. It's great to see you. Did you get some stuff for me?"
Yeah, man, we sure did. How
That's
you
really
doing?
cool, man. How much of the stuff did you get?
We
So
got
we're giving
everything
As you see
but
him
one.
yet again still standing there, his attendant standing nearby.
So, mate, just curious. So if we give you the things that we have now, we get 100 gold each, right?
No, I said you'd get 100 gold for getting the stuff. And if you brought it all at once, there'd be a bonus. It wasn't 100 gold each thing. I'm not that rich.
How much is the bonus?
I mean, it's an extra 50 gold if you brought them all at once.
We have to kill a banshee. We can make that much by selling armor.
What's wrong with you? Why would you kill a banshee? You just need some of her dust.
That's how you get banshee dust.
No,
You
no.
have to kill them.
We didn't
No one
kill
said anything about killing a
We
banshee.
didn't
You just
kill
gotta
the
get some of
banshee.
her dust. I mean, you could probably go up to Fandolin. We're in Fandolin. You could probably go up to Neverwinter and buy it at one of the apothecaries.
Anyway,
dumb?
man, we got for
Whoa, who are you?
the
This,
same person who was here last time.
You don't look like her.
mate,
You don't
don't,
sound like her.
You
mate,
change
Make
your
a big
hair
thing.
and
She
everybody.
changes.
mate.
She changes.
Every week or so,
Oh my
every
God.
week, maybe
Why does
2 or 3
everybody
weeks.
freak out?
she changes. First, she was the Russian mercenary.
Yeah, that's the
then,
one I met.
Then she was a southern ray
Well.
of sunshine.
Well, that sounds nice.
Who is she? The one who flirted with Harmon?
Yes.
Who flirted with a necromancer? And then there was.
This one.
And then
Did you get a raise out of him?
Tried, did, but they wouldn't leave me alone with him.
And then now we've got Surfer Girl, and it might take a few weeks to
That's
get
fine.
a new
It's
one.
fine. You know, you got some of the stuff. When you get the last
Yeah.
piece, are you giving him the stuff?
Yeah, man.
All right, that's really cool. There, you know.
Their feathers.
Yep, that's a great thing to have right there. He tucks it in a pouch to the side.
How much elemental earth did you actually need, like mine?
Wait.
Oh man, you gonna make me talk like you. No, see, here's the thing. The elemental earth, it's gotta be enough to fill a small flower pot, about that much. So probably about.
I
Oh
drop a
wow,
sack.
that's a lot more.
We have
like
15
15
pounds.
We
of
fought
it.
an elemental.
We fought an earth elemental.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, I could use a little bit of that, and that'll be great. You could probably sell the rest to the local farmers. It's really good for growing crops.
Money.
Yes, sir, boss man. How much is he gonna take of it? out of 15 pounds?
He takes
A
half a
pound?
pound.
Okay, so we got 14 and a half.
Yeah, he takes half a. Well, no, it's dirt, so a pound.
Okay, so we'll have
And
14.
here's the well water man from the Fort.
Don't touch it.
Don't.
Oh yeah, that's the good
Don't
stuff
like
right there.
stick
Yeah,
your
that's gonna be
finger
great.
in
I
it.
touched it. Don't touch it.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
not stick your finger in the water. It will disintegrate you.
Oh no, you use it to water the seed once you know in elemental earth and there's stuff. You put it all together, it makes the thing, and you grow the thing, and the thing that grows gets the stuff, and then I can get out of here.
We didn't know how fresh the Diablo hide needed to be.
Oh, it's gotta be pretty fresh.
It's a couple weeks old.
So,
Oh,
there it is.
I mean, you know, it has to be like less than a year.
Oh, then it's fresh.
This is
enough,
like
man.
a week.
It's
Oh
like-
yeah, no.
It's
Well, I
like
mean,
a
as long as I
week
get
and
the
a
rest of the
half
stuff that I
old.
need before, you know, another 300 something days, then
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be fine.
If you don't, just let us know. We'll get you another one.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
I think it'll be just this. This is great. That's a big hide.
It's a big
So-
piggy, to be fair.
Yeah, she also got that really nice one.
Mate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like.
It's real nice.
It's really cool, but you know I only need like a patch that big to wrap the pot in that holds the elemental earth, you know. So I mean, if you want the rest, I mean, yeah, just yeah, that'll work. Yeah,
There
right
you go,
there,
friend.
right
So-
there. Make the pot. That'll work real nice.
Mate.
Yeah.
So, you need these 5 things from us, but we were talking to another Pylon member, and he said that other groups were given similar things, similar deals, but with other items.
Yeah, 6 other groups. Yeah, it's a total of 35 items. You gotta get them all together to make the whole thing do the stuff.
And you're cursed, and you use these items to be decursed,
Wait,
right?
don't talk about the curse.
Well, I mean, it's kind of it's
not Bruno.
complicated. It's kind of a complicated thing, if you know what I mean. It's you know, you gotta have the stuff. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it a curse of a sort.
Any chance you could explain, just for curiosity's sake?
I mean, actually, to be completely honest with you, I'm not allowed to talk about it. Like, if I start trying to, it's like, listen, I'm cursed to say here.
So it's Howl's Moving Castle.
Sure.
He's Sophie. I don't know.
It's kind of complicated, but you know, once I get the rest of the stuff together, and you know, it'll all be great.
You have anything else you need us to go get, or is
Yeah, man.
Well, now see that I'm not allowed to give more ingredients to people. It's part of the thing, you know. 5 ingredients per group.
Okay,
So have you gotten all the other items from the other groups? Are we the last ones?
I mean, I did give you some of the more complicated things to get, you know.
We're newbies. Why would you do that?
Well, I mean, you know, I mean, it depends on what you want to call complicated. You know, one of the other groups had to, you know, gather the tears of a child. But, you know, the tears of a child aren't hard to get, you know? You say, hey, you know...
Give me that
You're
ice
ugly.
cream cone.
yeah, you take the ice cream, and they, you know, kids, they try at the drop of a hat. So, you know, that's, you know, fighting a diabor versus, you know, collecting a small child's tears. You know, he dropped his favorite food on the floor. There's the tears. You know, it's not that hard to
We
do.
had to fight an owl bear and an orc lord.
Why'd you do that?
Because he had the only owl bear that we could find, and he tried to kill us. And
Oh. Well, sounds like a complicated way to do it, and you're having trouble with a banshee.
listen, we asked a banshee. She said the only
You found the banshee?
Yeah, man.
yeah, we found a
I don't know if
banshee.
it was a banshee or not.
We asked the
I
banshee
don't know, Ghost.
how to get banshee dust, and she was like, "Oh, that's not a good question, buddy, because you have to
You
kill her."
asked a banshee how to get her dust?
Yes,
Listen,
she
I
did.
may- Maybe
Man,
I-
that is like the rudest thing, and you're still standing. You guys
You
must
know-
be main characters or something.
I
No,
have book
you
smarts,
must
not
not talk
common
much.
sense.
Fair enough.
That is absolutely 1000% true.
Maybe we should
Besides,
go
we
back
also-
and like offer to, you know, like dust her floor.
I mean, I can see where that might work.
Yeah, man.
I don't
Anyway,
know if it was a
it's
Well, we
really
could
good
kill
that
her.
you got this stuff. Did you want, well, you know, you didn't bring them all at once, and I was kind of hoping, but, you know. When you bring back the last one, I'll have the 100 gold for you. All good and wrapped up here.
Alright,
So,
man.
just curious,
Yeah, what's up?
what kind of benefits is your gang involved? Do we get free health care?
Oh,
do
yeah,
we get,
yeah, we
get weekly paychecks? Because, like, it's been a few
What?
weeks. We may need some paychecks.
Well, I mean, you've been gone for a couple of weeks, but you had your how much output of good stuff you've done hasn't really been very evident. You got this stuff, that's cool, but if you got this stuff by mugging people on the side of the road, I can't really pay you good for it.
Oh.
So it's only for good things that are done for people. So
Okay. So here's what happened. Here's how we got the
Oh
stuff.
dear God.
An Earth Elemental popped
Get
out of a
comfortable,
portal
man.
and tried to kill us.
and you go ahead and recount the story.
Yes.
That's a really nice story you got there, little lady.
I want my paycheck.
Hey, boss man.
Yeah, what's up?
You know where any of your other groups went to?
Are they?
No, not really. I just give them a list and they go.
Are they still alive?
Some
Maybe.
Some of them.
Wait, so you mean that you're not gonna get uncursed for an indefinite amount
Okay,
of
I start
time?
walking out.
Well,
Time to go to sleep.
actually, now that I think about it, it was about the time you guys showed up. 3 of my guys that were up there, they just, they were out gathering items and, then they found their bodies stripped naked the next morning. It was really weird. Nobody really found out what happened to those guys.
Man, that.
Were they in the town? Were they
Totally
outside the
like-
town?
Oh, they found their bodies just at the edge of town. Yeah, it was weird, but nobody really knows what happened to them. So
Maybe
you're
it
asking
was-
my guys are all making it. No, they're not.
Dang,
Maybe
man,
they were
that's
in that-
harsh, man. Perhaps you should
Alright.
shut up, man. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm getting tired.
Y'all are
I've been
acting
carrying
suspicious.
a sled for.
No, man. We just
2
want to
weeks.
go and rest.
So anyway, yeah. So you guys can get the rest of the stuff. By the way, yeah, we have a healthcare system. All right. We
Do we get free health benefits?
Yeah, you get free health benefits at the beginning of each month. You come by and we make sure you're healthy.
Oh, okay.
Do I have any
That's cool. I'll
like,
schedule my
cloth
monthly
so I
doctor's
can put
appointment
some
in
poison
a
on
few
it?
weeks.
All right, good. That's a good thing to have. Good on you.
Health.
Nice to see you again, man.
I still don't know who you are, but you seem pretty neat.
This is
Lady.
Shiesty.
Hey, why aren't you guys wearing the orange? We gave you outfits
did.
last time, didn't we? Gave you uniforms.
We were
mine
in the
got
middle of a
destroyed.
forest,
Well,
and
dear.
orange really stands out. We were trying not to get caught by the orc lord.
Well, you
so-
wear the orange so you don't get shot by other hunters.
Mine was melted by acid.
Yeah,
Oh, that
his,
sounds horrible.
his
It
was melted by
was.
That's
acid.
okay. You know what? You look like an extra large wide shoulder. We got one of them. I'll get you one.
Thank you.
Mine, I had to use for survival purposes. And hers, I don't know. Her clothes change when she
She changes color.
changes. So
That's fine.
It's still
it's okay. I'm not real strict on wearing it. If you're gonna be, around town a lot, you need to wear the colors.
I
But
got a lot of orange on me right now because I'm feeling in a mellow kind of mood.
yeah,
Is your
I'm noticing
character just
that.
wearing
Lots of
tie-dye or
leaves and
something?
stuff. That's kind
Yeah,
of neat.
man. Huh?
I think your character would be wearing like autumn-themed tie-dye.
No, man.
Red,
Got some
yellow,
leaves on
orange,
me.
and brown.
I'm like
Excuse me.
totally into nature and stuff, man. It's like totally my thing, dude.
So you're the Lorax?
Let's go, man. 'Cause we
I'm
missed our...
so tired. Can we just go to
Found it?
sleep?
Oh, it's in Jamie's!
Yep, the potion of wild magic.
Which he doesn't need anymore.
What are you
That's
looking
the D10 I've been hunting.
And he's been hunting that D10.
Been hunting that D10 for
So let's go, man.
I want some more of those giant eggs they had here.
We want some cheese and some wine, so let's go.
You want cheese?
Hey, that kind of didn't work out so well. That's where that old man died, and half the gang had to all fight at the same time. Apparently, taking those eggs wasn't okay by the parents.
What
Who
kind
are
of
the
eggs
parents?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm stuck down here.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, we don't know. what
No
kind
one
of
gives
eggs
you
they are?
reports,
No,
detailed
no.
updates, nobody
No.
writes you the newspaper?
You asked me a question. I wasn't prepared to answer. All right.
I
I gotta
think.
think.
I grabbed
her
Thea
other
by
arm
the
and
back
we
of the
started
neck
going.
and we just.
Later, man. We're
We'll see you
out.
later.
Yeah. Good luck
boss.
bringing back the last thing. It was a giant eagle.
Okay, man.
Oh.
Nice, thank you! Are they tameable?
Shut the
I
heck
want
up.
one of those. We need one of those. Those would be sick.
Yeah, because then we
Yeah,
could
man.
fly
I
through the
ate a
air.
giant eagle.
I
You
can,
get him to
Airplane.
fly the wagon.
I can see me flying
That'd be
through
sick.
the air, man. With some mushrooms.
It's just the bird from Skyward Sword.
If I
Waft
see you
one.
eating mushrooms, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds or something to get you out of it.
Lesser restoration.
I don't think I have it. Not yet. Do paladins get restoration?
Alright, so you delivered your
Yes.
items to the boss. What else would you guys like to do?
Are we giving the book to the lady?
I mean,
Yes.
that depends on what she
I don't think
says.
we should.
I mean,
But that's
We can ask her if she can give us a copy of the book because we really want to try out the recipe.
I don't think she would.
I don't think she would.
I think we should give it to her.
And then kill her and take it back?
No, because she offered us stuff, and I like stuff.
We have no
What
idea
did-
how
I don't
good the
know.
stuff is, though.
I didn't write down.
down what she offered us. I don't think she offered us anything.
I think she offered us items, but she
Why
didn't
don't-
tell us what
Why
it
don't
was.
we not tell her we have the book?
Ask
and
what
we'll
items
ask
she's
her
gonna give
what
us.
was she gonna give us for
Because
it?
that seems really suspicious and not very nice.
Well, I'm not giving her crap if
What
she ain't giving
what
us
you gonna
Yeah.
give us if we get your stuff? That's like that's kind of.
No, just
That's
tell her
asking for
we're
reasonable
checking in,
payments.
you know, we...
Well, why don't we just do it out of the kindness of our hearts, except for you because you don't have one.
No, you got her to spit apple.
I just want to eat my apples in peace.
Uh,
I don't. We can't really eat it.
yeah, but
I can go ask her.
no.
And if we really need to, we can just go to alchemy school and learn potions or something.
Well, it's not that. It's what if there's really bad potions in there that are going to be let out onto the world because it's been lost for so long.
That's when we just level up and fix it back.
Yeah, that's what happened with the Lavendale Burrows, and look how well some of that crap's, you know.
Hey, we survived.
Yeah,
Barely.
barely.
Hey, we didn't survive barely.
Yeah, we did.
You literally just said that.
I was pretty fun. I had 70 something.
I'm talking about some of the other stuff before you came along.
Oh, like the cursed tree that you planted.
Or the deal that Jamie made with who?
Oh, the devil.
Hamid?
Hey, you made a deal with the devil too.
And
I
everybody
made a
else?
deal with Hamid.
Hey, I didn't make a deal with the devil.
Can I have another cookie?
Yes, you may have another
Thank
cookie.
you. Besides,
Don't make a mess with the chips, okay?
I think we
Yeah.
just give it to her.
we should ask her
We
before.
should ask her before.
This
Because
is.
I'm not giving her the book for nothing.
Yeah. Cast a vote. 2 against 1.
What about Max? Max didn't vote.
Leave me out of this.
Wow.
Man, let's go see what she says. Besides, I don't look like
You don't.
the same. So
We already know that.
let me go talk to her first. Okay, so I'm gonna
Won't you
go.
question how you know about it, though?
I'll tell her I met some travelers, Mom. Don't be, you know, silly Willy. I'm gonna go find the lady of the shrine.
Can I go with you?
No, because then she'll know who you
Oh,
are.
hello there. What can I do for you today?
Hi, lady. Nice to meet you. My
Her name is Dryella.
Okay.
So real, just there.
Yes. Totally messed me up.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
I just follow her just to see what happens.
I met a group while I was out in the woods, and they told me that there was a lady here in town looking for a book, some kind of cookbook.
I wasn't looking for a cookbook.
Oh, cool, that was you.
Yeah.
That is so gnarly. But what they didn't tell me was like, are you offering like a reward for looking for it? For
Well,
getting
yeah,
a
of course.
book?
You don't go sending people out to find something without asking them, you know, without promising them something. Hey, if you come across this, bring it back to me. But why would you if I didn't have an offer for a reward?
That's cool. I only met them, you know, just for a few minutes over a campfire, and it was really gnarly because they were really cool and stuff.
I understand entirely.
So it was like a cookbook.
Yeah.
That's cool. Was it like a salmon cookbook or?
No, it was 101 recipes for something or other.
Because I'm like vegan.
You guys wrote it down. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
16 ways to prepare
I
your
was gonna
meals.
say.
Yes. Yeah. 16 ways to prepare your meals.
Okay.
What would happen if
It
we got
doesn't
this
have
book?
like meat recipes in there, right? Because I'm like vegan.
Now, how would I know if I haven't got it yet?
Well, I didn't know.
How
if
have you
maybe
been
you'd
not?
seen
Have
it
you been?
before.
How have you been eating?
If I wanted the cookbook,
She's lying.
I need to know. I mean, you don't.
Well,
I don't know what recipes are in it. That's why I want it.
oh, you know that makes a lot
Insight,
of sense.
insight, insight! For goodness sake!
That makes a lot of sense.
The one thing y'all never did before I came into the campaign.
We did do it like every once in a blue moon. Like, what's the reward for it if you don't mind me asking? So I'll keep my eye out in case I see it.
Oh, I said I would give 3 healing potions as payment for bringing it.
Oh, gnarly, dude.
Rip off.
That's really
That's
cool.
3 healing potions is 150 gold.
Okay, can I inside her to see if she's lying to me about anything?
Sure, roll an insight check.
Thank you.
Look, I was into this, okay? Shut up. 14.
14. She's being mostly forthcoming. There's, you see that she's probably holding something back, but you're not sure what.
Okay. Okay, that's totally. I'll keep my eye out on it for you when I'm running around looking for stuff in the woods, because you know that's where I like to eat since I'm vegan. Because you know I don't like meat and stuff. So yeah, that's like totally cool. Alright, it's nice to meet you, lady.
Hey, it's been nice to talk to you.
See you later.
Yeah, goodbye then.
And I'll wander off back somewhere around the corner where these guys are heading.
So what you say, Mike?
Like she said, she traded 3 health potions for it, dude. But that's like,
That's not a very good deal.
that's really not.
I already have
real,
3
I
health
mean.
potions.
I don't know. I feel like she wasn't telling me the whole truth about the.
Well, yeah, we already figured there was something suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be
be
suspicious.
So I don't know, man. What do you want to do?
Well, you're in possession of the book, so it's your choice.
Don't do it, mate. We can copy down all the recipes and then give it to her.
That's true. I think I'll hold on to it for a little while, man.
Yeah!
Because we got the 3
I'll give
healing
you-
potions, and if it comes down to a point where we like need 3 more, then we can like give it to her.
Well, if we get the tools to, we can make it all.
That's true, man. And if
If we
we
get the
read
materials.
enough of the book, if my brain is smart enough, then we can like brew our own.
It's up to you. You
Alright,
have the book.
let's like put a lid on that one for now, man.
Don't let it simmer.
Yeah, let it simmer for a while.
Why are we cooking the book?
We're gonna cook it until
Why are we
it's
cooking the
dry,
cookbook?
and then we're
We're
gonna
brewing the
powder
cookbook to
it.
make more potions.
Yeah, man. 3 of them.
Okay, now what do we do?
And now I'm gonna change my shape so I don't look like myself, so that if I'm wandering around town, she doesn't see me with these guys.
Oh, so you just randomly like to
Yeah,
to.
I'm gonna.
What wrong could that
Please
be?
don't be a 4th form.
Dude, I'm just gonna make myself look like
Please don't be.
change my clothes and stuff. What?
Become
I'm not
Zima.
talking to you.
Okay.
I'm talking to myself.
Alright, so what are you gonna do then?
I'll make
Become
myself
Zima.
look like Zima.
Yeah!
Alright, so she's just kinda, you see her kinda, her skin like bubble a little bit and generally just, and then the hair changes and the clothes change. She just,
It's all good, man. See,
Aw.
it's
so
all
now
good.
you have the visual appearance of Zima.
Oh, please don't talk like that.
Mate,
Man, it's still
she'll
me.
figure out who you are because you're the only one in the known universe who speaks like that. I'm just saying.
How can
She'll
I be-
figure it out.
You obviously never met Norinor.
You want to go
Yeah,
get some
man.
cheese and wine now?
Yeah, I would love to get some cheese and wine.
I thought you wanted
man.
bread and wine, not cheese and wine.
I'll take some cheese and some bread and wine.
You gotta deal with. We're going to the inn.
Let's go. Bacon. I bet they got some bacon. I can make a cheese and bread.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
And bacon
Sandwich?
Make a BLT.
No egg.
Without the tea.
Let's
'Cause
hold
I hate
the
tea.
egg. Let's hold the egg.
Let's
And I
go.
can
We're
sit
going.
back and I
I'll
can
stop running.
drink the wine and eat the
I'm
sandwich.
running to the end. Let's go.
And I can
I
go
feel like us all
rrr.
playing D&D
It'll be
together was either a
beautiful.
mistake or a fabulous idea.
When you get two idiots together, you don't know what happens.
Alright, so
Yeah, we're going to the field.
you make your way to the inn, but it's out.
What?
It's
But then you walk through and it's in again.
Whoa.
that was a quick changing of trends.
Okay, so aha! Welcome to Barthens! Ah! I recognize you from last time you were here. It's wonderful to see you again. Would
What's
you like
up, mate?
Would you like a place to stay for the night? Would you like some food? Anything you'd like, I can prepare a meal for you. It's so wonderful to see you again.
We
Wine.
want cheese and bread and wine and bacon.
Bacon, man. Lots of bacon.
And
I can totally do that for you.
Wine. Definitely some wine, man.
Would you like some common wine or the more fine stuff?
How much is it?
How expensive is this?
Yeah.
Well, a bottle of fine wine would run you 10 gold pieces in town. However, a pitcher of your more basic stuff is about 2 silver.
Let's go with the common stuff.
We're getting
man.
wasted tonight. So.
Yeah, if we're gonna get wasted, we might as well throw out the good. Bad stuff is the good stuff.
Alrighty then. So,
So my character, can we get an egg?
No.
there are no more giant eggs.
Yeah,
Alright.
giant eggs, man.
I'm just gonna steal
But
some
some
of the bacon.
bacon and some cheese and some bread. We'll have some sandwiches a little bit.
Alright, so for a meal for all 4 of you, you're looking at 2 gold for a pretty decent meal,
So who's
along
paying?
with some wine.
We should really make a party fund or something.
I will pay.
Yeah, we should make like
Okay.
a.
I will
We
do
should.
that.
We should make a food fund.
Or just make a party fund so we can buy stuff,
Very
magic stuff for people.
And he does have, he has a couple of small chunks of cheese, the last bit out of the wheel. He also has a fresh wheel that he's a little hesitant to break into until, a much larger time, unless you guys just want to buy the whole wheel.
I'll buy the whole wheel.
Alright.
Wait,
You have
so if we make
about a 1 foot diameter and about 6-inch thick, 4-inch thick, sorry.
So how much gold does everyone have?
So you've got, it's about 8 pounds of cheese and it's wrapped in a wax covering.
Cheese will last a good little bit.
That's true.
And that is going to cost you 5 gold.
Okay.
So if we make the party fund, should we just each add like 10 gold to it? And any like excess gold?
Well, what should we
can't
call
split it.
ourselves, man? If we're gonna have like a party fund, shouldn't we have like a party
The
day?
Chaos Arsonists?
The 3 idiots.
The three
Yeah,
idiots.
There's
3 idiots and
four
the
of
good
us.
guy.
The three
The
idiots
3 idiots and the bard.
3 idiots in the barn. Yeah.
I like that. That's pretty good. 3 years so far.
Yeah.
You know what I
Three
have?
men and a baby.
You know what I have to say?
4
to
boys and a
that?
babe.
I have to say,
Woof woof.
that's my other impression of a dog.
What?
Yeah, we're doing the 3 idiots in the bard.
Watch Kelly's Hero sometime. That's all I gotta say.
That's our name. We're the 3 idiots in
Watch
the bard.
Kelly's Hero sometime.
We have to be the 3 idiots in
It's in
the
a
bard.
bar. Yeah, 3 idiots in a bar.
So do we
Really,
each
just
contribute like 10 gold and because I have the most
Absolutely.
gold, adding like 20?
We're the 3-eye bard.
3
No, it works because
idiots in a bar.
the
3
3-eye bard, and people won't know. Keep the rest to ourselves.
Yeah, that works.
Nah, 3 idiots in the bar.
3-eye bar.
3-eye bard. But to us, it's the 3 idiots in the bard.
Yep, that works. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I gotta
3-eye bard it is.
I gotta write down the
Everyone
company's
will
name.
wonder. And they'll look at me. And they'll go, you don't know where it is.
Yep.
We are the 3.
3-eye bard.
I'm gonna contribute
Okay.
3 gold to the
So-
fund.
Where do we write? You want me to write it down or? We all write it down.
Sure.
You should probably keep it. That way
I
only
say
one of us
typically
has
one
it.
person is the keeper of the
Yeah.
bank,
That way only one of us has it.
and there's not any contradictions.
Yes.
Party fund. So I will put. Oh, I gotta.
But yeah, I added 33 gold to the party
So,
fund so that
I'll
I
give
have
you
an
33.
even 150 gold.
I'll give you 10.
So that's 40,
43.
43. I'll put 15 in there. So 43 plus is 58.
Okay. 58 gold for the party fund.
And after you subtract the 2 gold for the meals and the 10 gold for the fees.
I paid for all that.
Okay.
This is what I've been wanting to do, man. Just drink a little wine, eat a little cheese. It's great.
It is wonderful that you have come today. I am now out of cheese, but it is okay. I charged you a little extra for it, so I am fine to wait until the next shipment.
Let's see. So how much of this cheese? Like,
Not a lot of
All
it.
of it.
Yeah,
we'll
let's-
eat like a pound between the 4 of us.
You'll never go to the bathroom again. Well, let's start with the wedge and put the
The whole bit.
whole thing in. Yeah,
Okay.
and we'll start on that for breakfast.
Man, we can make us.
It is wonderful that you have come. Now, eat, drink, be merry, and the rooms are waiting for you when you are ready to go.
I'm just gonna
Thanks,
take some
man.
food and leave.
Where are you going, little one?
Good to see you again.
Good to see ya. I do not want to deal with your shenanigans, so I'm
What
leaving.
shenanigans, man?
Drunk
I
people.
am the very picture of perfection, man.
I just start hammering back.
So a night of
Your water's really purple right now, man.
You're
I haven't had any
insane.
mushrooms, man. Just so you know.
always with the negative vibes.
I'm just screwing with her.
So, you managed to have a good meal, a well-earned night of proper rest in a bed, and well done. Next morning you wake up, and what is your desire?
Is there a fish market?
No.
There's not really much in the way of fish in this area.
We're not on the coast, so.
Yeah, no, that's Neverwinter.
Sad.
Okay, so we have given the stuff to Crackhead. We've named our little group. We decided to
The
keep the
3
book a little
idiots in the book.
longer because she's not going to know how long
Three
it takes
Ivars.
us to get it. We need to get some dust, and we need to find our boss because it's his brother that got buried.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one got buried? The guy who has the same initials as Gordon Ramsay or the other guy? I
No.
remember neither of their names.
No. Gundren Rockfist is the one you guys actually saved already.
Oh,
so we
okay.
buried Tharden.
Yes.
I swear,
And
y'all are writing.
his third brother, Nundro, is missing.
I should probably write dead next to him.
I swear, y'all are actually writing this. I do not
Yeah.
know. I don't
Yeah.
understand how y'all
It's
have
so we
the time
remember
for this.
things. There's a reason why we don't lose our gold because we have a hole in our pocket.
That's
So
irrelevant.
Tharden is dead.
You saved Gundren, Tharden is dead, and Nundro is missing.
Alright, so we need to find
We need to. What are we currently doing?
Well, we need to restock probably. I would say
We need to get food because we use rations.
Well, we should do that at the Lion Shield shield thing because we get 20% off everything for life there.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, because we,
You saved their stuff from the Goblin Cave.
yes.
That's also where I met one of my people.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is where you ran
Cassius,
into
Cassius?
Cassius.
Cassius.
Vitoris.
Yep, that's him.
I think he was a dragon. He was a red dragon, I think.
Yes, I believe that's
I
correct.
don't remember.
That's where I learned.
No, he's a
magic.
tiefling man.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He's
no,
red.
he
That's
wasn't
right.
a red
He
dragon.
was red. I
He
couldn't
wasn't
remember
a red
what it
dragon
was.
born, otherwise
Yeah,
there
I
would be
remember.
some
There was something
complications.
you ran into someone along those lines. but
Tiefling man, small red horns, knight of the Order of the Green Lance.
Yeah, no.
Or the Green Lance, nice.
Not a red dragonborn because there were no problems.
Alright, so what do you want?
We need to make money.
Hill name.
We
Ah,
can scam
yes.
people.
So we're at the Stonehill Inn, and the
We're not
inn's
scamming
name is Accent.
Why not?
Accent.
Excellent.
Because that would be against who Wayne is. I forgot my name.
That's okay. I spent the first hour and a half this morning trying to remember Wayne's name. I can remember everyone else in the campaign, but not your character, and I was standing there looking at you.
I have the most common name out of anybody.
That's probably why I couldn't remember it.
Actually, Max has the most common. But
What did we could do
I've
with
never
the
met anyone
golden
named
skull
Max.
with Jules fries?
She's got
she
it.
has
I
it.
have it.
I traded it for the sword.
I
Yep,
gave
for
you
the plus one
the
sword.
long sword.
Okay.
We're
But
not
you
se-
have it.
Yes. We're not selling it.
No.
That's fine. I just
we-
got it down in my notes and I wondered what
Where
happened to it.
could we get my broken sword, like appraised or, you know?
If they have a blacksmith in
Like
town.
tower.
Well, that's magic. And I don't think
That's magic?
blacksmiths don't really know
Isn't-
much about
Wait,
that.
which sword are you talking about? The,
The one
broken
that I
one?
found underground.
Okay, so the
The
broken
blacksmith might be able to tell us who we could go to get it fixed.
But he's in the big city.
Well, I mean, there might be a blacksmith in this town, though, who could tell us, who
Yeah,
could
true.
tell us more.
Is there a blacksmith in this place?
We'll ask our
Um,
one. Excellent.
Ah, the thing is about the blacksmith. I forgot my voice is supposed to change because it is accent.
Accent.
So the thing is, the blacksmith over there is around the corner of that thing, and he done gone over there and done his thing. But now, no one's seen him for a couple of days now. His wife done said that he might have gone off to gather some special metals. And then, you know, it's one of those things where you gotta find the stuff to make the thing, and changing voices is harder than I thought it'd be. But the point of the matter is that you gotta go and find the stuff to make the things with the hammers and the chisels and the stuff and the fire.
Oh, come on, no.
Okay.
Where's his wife at now?
Probably at the house.
Well, she's at the house that's over by the forge that's over around the corner at the blacksmithy thingy.
Alright, thank you.
Man, thanks.
Yeah, cool.
Let's go, like, talk to his wife.
Toodles!
Italy, man. And maybe
Bye, mate. Have
his
fun
wife
changing accents.
can tell
It
us
is always good
what's
for accent.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, little one, let's go and talk to his wife.
Hey, what have I told you about doing that? I can't help it, woman. It's just who I am.
Who's the oldest person here?
Here?
Yeah. How old are
Me?
y'all's characters? 'Cause
Rude.
why is my
Oh, I
is my
mean to
character
be
even the youngest character?
Yeah, that would actually.
You're probably definitely youngest.
How old is your character?
I never figured that part out. They're like maybe 20 or something.
Okay.
How old is Wayne?
25.
How old is Max?
Hey, you know, age is just
79.
Okay.
Let's
Is
go.
my character seriously the youngest character?
Probably. To the blacksmith's
I
wife.
think Max is the oldest character.
How old was Max? I didn't hear.
Age is just a number.
He's definitely the old. He's like 67.
I'm telling you, age is just a number. Don't you think it's kind of rude? If I don't volunteer at asking, it's kind of not nice.
It's rude for women.
Did you just assume my gender?
Yes.
Alright,
I think I made my character like 20 something, late 20s, early 30s.
Is
So,
my character
you make your way
seriously the
out
only one
of
who's
the
in his early
inn,
20s?
and you find yourselves around the northern edge of town. You find your way to the blacksmith's area where Accent has directed you to go.
Alright.
You do see that the forge is cold, and there are two children playing around the side of the house.
I was gonna say, if you were gonna say they're playing in the fort, I'd be very concerned.
Well, it's cold. If it was hot, then it'd be concerning.
The forge somehow turns it so fun.
What if it's
Alexa
hey, little
powered.
man and dude and do that?
Where's your mama?
strangers!
That's cool, that's what I was gonna ask you to do.
Oh, hello there. May I help you with something?
We're here to find your
Keep
husband.
in mind, if you're here for trouble, the Pylon gang will deal with you. But
We're one of
you
the
don't
pylons.
look like...
We're part of the pylons, maybe.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
wearing one.
oh, you are.
Yes.
You didn't say you put it on. Sorry.
Oh man, I assumed he gave it to me. I'm
I
like,
can't
oh.
assume things. I can't assume things.
Like we're looking for like your husband, cause like he's got like half a sword, and he wanted to like see who we could take it to like get it fixed.
We need advice on a magical sword, and your husband is missing, and we're gonna find him
You're trying
because
to
we need him.
overload her brain.
Well,
Simple.
so my husband went over to the ruins of Thunder Tree to find some very special metals from the erupted volcano.
Cool, man.
Honestly, he should have been back by now. It's a bit of a, it's a couple days trek out there, but he's been gone for over a week already. But if you wanted to go, you could ask him there, and if there's trouble, maybe you could help him. But yes, if you go to the
That away.
if you go to the north. It is to the north, slightly to the that away.
What's your husband's name, man?
Timothy.
Rob the Builder.
And what school did he go to?
Oh, he never went to school of armor crafting and blades.
Cool, man. That's an
His name was
exciting.
Arthur.
His name's Arthur.
Arthur.
Arthur?
Arthur.
What's his
AHTHUR. Arthur.
What's his last name? Morgan?
Sorry.
Good night. Just make it Morgan so it can be my favorite video game character.
He's going to
Thunder Rock Tree.
Thunder Tree.
The ruins of Thunder
Something
Tree
tree.
to collect raw minerals.
You can't just come up with a random name.
Dendrar.
Dendrar?
Dendrar. Dendrar.
What's the name of the shop?
ENDA.
Okay.
Okay, we did.
Dendrar.
Okay.
And she explains to you that it is a burnt out town where the Neverwinter River emerges from the Neverwinter Wood to the northwest. So just to the southeast of Neverwinter itself.
So if there's Neverwinter, and in Neverwinter it is Neverwinter.
It's Neverwinter because it's next to a volcano that erupted. And the
So,
volcano is
yeah.
called Hot Now. I'm dead serious. You can look on the map.
That really does.
Hot now?
It's Neverwinter. It's Neverwinter because Hot Now.
Is there a Krispy Kreme near there?
It's HOTENOW.
Sorry.
Hot Now.
Sorry.
There must be a Krispy Kreme because it's hot and right.
I wish I was making this up, but it is.
Who named these things, Stack
Somebody cool.
Neverwinter. Mount Hot Now. It's literally Mount HOTENOW.
So we're going.
It's Neverwinter because Hot Now.
So we're going a couple days north.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we need to get rid of the leather first. Are you going to sell it or are you going to use it for something?
I am
Making armor
disappointed.
You know?
would be a lot more. It would bring more of a profit, I'm guessing. Would making leather armor be more of a profit than just selling the leather straight up?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we need to get a.
So what if we just rent our room in the inn for a couple of days
Probably a week or so, because I imagine it's going to take a while.
and just put a bunch of stuff in there so we don't have to carry it?
Or just ask the
Innkeeper.
keeper, can we, like. Well, let's see how much he would charge us to rent a room to store the furs and stuff in for a week.
Okay.
Or so.
What do we do about this egg in the haversack?
I don't know. You haven't
Yeah.
referenced it again.
Let's leave it in the room. Well,
You pull it out of the back.
It might break through the floor.
yeah, let's not do that.
Hey, we have a basement now. What?
Yeah, let's not do that.
I was looking for more stupidity on the map.
I don't know if there's any more stupidity. I just know of
I
that
mean, there's
That
a
one
place
was
near
just so good.
near the ocean called Fires here.
one. No, it's not. That's the ocean. Alright, so what are we doing?
We're going to go back to the inn.
Okay.
And
Oh, welcome back! It is good
We
to
left
see
the
you.
inn.
Yo, come back to me!
you want to know how much it's going to cost to rent out a room?
For how long do you want the room?
Eternity.
Well, I mean, that would cost an infinite amount of money, now wouldn't it?
A week and a half.
We should not expect things to go
we,
well.
like, need a room to, like, well, okay, here's
Expect
the
double that
situation,
stuff from
man. We, like, need to talk to the blacksmith, but he's, like, going over to Thunder Tree, like, gather materials. And so we need to, like, go over to Thunder Tree to, like, get him to be like, hey, dude, can you, like, tell us why this is doing this? But we got a lot of stuff that we can't take with us because it's, like, on a sled and we're having to pull it and it'll take us, like, forever. So we need to know if we can, like, rent a room for, like, a week to put the stuff in so we don't have to
If there's a
carry
robbery,
it.
we're screwed.
Well, how much stuff are you talking about? Is it a lot of things, or is it just a little stuff?
It's like some hides and
It's
stuff.
6.
I mean, we can store it somewhere else if you want, but then you have to wonder exactly just how much stuff you need, you know, space-wise.
It's 6 workable leather and 1 dire boar hide. That's
It's
quite a
some
bit.
hides and stuff.
Boy, if you want to hide it, that's a whole nother story.
I stab him in the chest.
I help them.
Listen, I'll tell you what. If you want to, I can put it in the corner of the root cellar where it's nice and, you know, cool and dry. And then, you know, you can leave it down there. You give me a gold piece and it'll be there when you get back.
Sounds
What if
good
you
to
do-
How
me.
much is it worth? I'm joking, I'm
It's
joking.
not worth
It's
it,
not
though.
worth anything. It's just sentimental.
So put it down there.
He's got a deal.
Yeah.
Done stuff.
So are we taking out the 3 idiots with the bar?
Thank you. Come again.
I'll take it out of the party.
Fund.
Yeah, because that makes sense to take it out of the party fund. Alright.
So you toss that stuff down. He puts it down in the root cellar in the corner. It'll be
Does
there when you get back.
Max wear armor?
Of course I do.
Okay. I didn't know you wore armor.
That wasn't even Max's voice.
Hiya, gang. Hiya. I'm okay with light armor only.
Is he wearing light armor currently?
Just land on an 80. All the other ones have, please.
He is currently wearing leather armor, yes.
Because I've got right here written up in the corner, leather armor is at 40%. So I guess that means it's 40% done.
You were working on something, I believe, yeah.
Well, you don't need it because you already got it. So
Let's go.
So what's the deal, guys? What are we doing? Hiya, gang.
we're
We're
going to
heading
go
to
find the blacksmith.
Thunder Tree.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna go travel to Thunder Tree.
Where's Thunder Tree?
It's about 2 days up to the northeast. West. Northwest, yeah.
Let's go.
It's
Let's
a go!
It's
Alright, what are you doing with the sled?
Eating it.
Light it on fire.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be traveling the distance, Do you guys want to do anything to
Park
prepare?
it up at the castle with the Pylon gang.
How big is this sled?
The sled?
Yeah.
It's about the size of the stable.
Oh, that's a gigantic sled.
No, not really.
Oh, that's pretty big.
There
I think of
are-
a sled. I think like one of those little things you get on as a kid.
That's
And you go down
not-
a snowy hill.
Not for a
How
travel
would we
sled.
Yeah.
fit that much stuff
Um,
on a sled?
I just want to, I want to point something out
This
here,
isn't
guys.
Tetris.
We went out and we needed something to carry stuff back with. Are we gonna go walking out without something to carry stuff back with, or because what if we find a bunch of stuff that we want to take with us?
Cart.
It's true. But it's true. The wrong
Get a
character.
wagon. There should be roads.
We'll bring it with us, I guess.
Oh, well, man, what are we gonna use to carry it?
I don't think you should carry it at all. You should
Good.
drag it. Yeah, that's better.
I've already dragged it so far, so I might as well keep going.
Or we could buy a
Well,
horse.
man, it would be, faster because it'll be empty, but...
I don't know if they have horses here. Do they have horses?
Yeah, horses are available.
How
Let's find a
expensive are
horse.
they?
We don't have enough gold to buy it from the party fund, so
How much is it?
a horse is a lot.
Let's go see how much a horse is. There's
Yeah.
got to be a stable in town somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Making your way over to the local stable, you do find that there are, for the sake of brevity here, since we've been taking a lot of time to do a bunch of nonsensical stuff, which is fun, but at the same time not very productive. You do find that you can get a donkey or a mule for 8 gold. You could get a draft horse for 50. You can get a war horse for 400. They have, strangely enough, this amazingly large, robust creature. You have an elephant for 300 gold.
We're taking it.
We don't have that much money.
There's only one.
Find it!
And it is very strange to see it here. You would not expect it.
We'll ride that sucker.
What druid summoned an elephant?
But you also can get access to a base cart for 30 gold, or you can get a full-on wagon. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. The base wagon is 35, a nice wagon is 60, or a basic cart would run you 20 gold.
So if we buy a basic cart and a $50 horse, that makes it 70.
Why
Yeah.
don't we just buy like a donkey?
I mean, if you buy a cart and donkey, you're out 28 gold.
We have that much in the fund.
But a donkey is nowhere near as fast as a horse or as strong.
Do we carry?
Donkeys tend to be strong.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
started out
A
with.
workhorse is a little bit stronger than a donkey.
Could I have like some popcorn?
And if we buy a wagon,
Donkey can drag 420 pounds. A draft horse is 540. As a basic horse is not. Basic horse is 225 pounds. So
Yeah.
donkey is better than a basic horse, but not quite as good as a draft horse.
But a draft horse is $300, $400. Oh.
Draft horse is
500.
A draft horse is 60 gold.
Oh, 60 gold?
Yeah, draft horse. Riding horse is 75. A war horse is 400.
so
60.
60.
We don't have that much in the fund.
We got 57 in the party fund.
I've got an extra 13 that I could put
You could
with
buy
it.
a chariot for 250 gold.
I wouldn't hold very much.
No, they don't have any chariots here.
Dang it.
Let's see.
Well, if we get the draft horse for 60, because I got another 13 that I can to make the party gold. I have enough.
I mean, if me, you, and the party fund all go and we have 95.
Well, will they buy the sled so we can buy something with wheels?
Yeah, they'll buy a sled for 50 gold.
Eh?
That's 110. So 60 for a draft horse, then a cart.
Yeah, but a
The
cart.
cart was how much?
20.
20. So 60, 80.
Yeah, we'll sell them the sled, buy a cart, buy a draft horse. We can all ride.
the cart. It's not like a wagon. A cart is 2 wheels with the sticks that come forward that you hook to the thing. You walk
So,
next to it,
a wagon.
or you can ride in the back of the cart. Someone has to walk next to the horse. Your cart is just your basic 2-wheel. It'll hold like it would hold 3 or 4 bales of hay. It's not a very large payload, and you could carry 2 people, maybe 3 in the back, and 1 person walking. But then
The
Okay.
wagon
a cart is meant for transporting
goods.
And how much
Like-
was the next one up?
The wagon
baskets
was,
of potatoes would be in the cart
The
or
wagon.
hay.
wagon was 35.
The wagon was a base wagon 35, 60 for a nice one.
So the base wagon, would that hold all of us?
Base wagon can hold 500 pounds of stuff. So yes, it would hold.
Yeah,
you guys.
let's get a base
So-
wagon and a drive horse.
So
So
how
that-
Sell
expensive
the
is that gonna be?
sled.
60 plus 35 is 95.
Yeah.
And then you take away 15 because we're gonna sell the sled.
So
So
that's 80.
that's 80, and we have how much in the party fund?
We have 57 plus my 25 is math. Is 82.
And I've got 13.
Well,
How
we
much
only
you got,
need
child?
80.
150.
Yeah, she's not very giving, but you know.
If you had asked.
But then you would be like, oh, but then you owe me
Yeah.
No, I
you owe
wouldn't.
me 1 copper
That
piece.
was
Now, if you want to go down that path,
That
you
was-
rented her your smithing tools for a ridiculous amount of money, so you don't have a lot of leeway.
Because she
that was a
charging.
one-time thing for
She was making
common.
me and her pay her back.
How much do you need?
Well, from the 57 to
57 plus 80 minus 57 is maths.
Math. You have a calculator right there.
20,
23.
23 gold. We need 23 gold.
Okay. It's that simple. Just ask.
Okay. So we're buying a basic wagon,
Okay.
It's
The
all
draft
draft
horse.
horse, selling them the sled,
Got it?
and she's giving us 23 gold, and we're taking what's out of the party. You keep yours, I'll keep mine a little bit because she's still got more than both of us.
Got more than all of us combined.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we can both go to the Lion Shield and get whatever we need before we start for Thunder Tree.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so you are now the proud owners of a decent female draft horse.
Hold on, let me.
All right.
We gotta replace the sled list with the wagon list.
And you now have a base wagon capable of carrying 500 pounds.
All right. So you are now also in debt 23. That is a joke. That is a joke. Probably.
Wagon list.
Depends on if I need money in the future.
Okay, let's see. Wagon list.
Capacity of 500 pounds.
And what? Female draft horse.
Name or Constance.
I can't write that. I don't know how to spell it.
Connie. C-O-N-N-I-E.
Horse equals Connie. There we go.
Alright, so now we got that. Let's hit the Lion Shield. See if we need anything. See if they got anything.
Okay. The Lion Shield Coster is your typical weapon and armor store. What are you looking for? Because they have lots of stuff since you brought them there.
Well,
supplies.
I have this +1 great axe.
Yeah, we don't need it.
How much would a
Or
great?
we could use it to bribe somebody.
How much would a great axe, a +1 great axe, cost or give me?
Sell for.
Was that? I don't know. 'Cause I remember we sold a bunch of +1 stuff that we got in the other campaign,
Yeah.
and we got a lot of money.
We did.
But we sold like 50 weapons.
Actually, I could go and rip another thing. See?
Yeah, you can do some, yeah.
sake of brevity. Looking to sell the +1 great axe, it would be valued at around 300 gold.
Nice.
Is it worth that for us?
Since we
Does
have the
it?
money, yeah.
Yeah. Will part of it go to the party fund?
Yeah.
They would also be willing to buy that staff of warning from you.
How much do they want?
Oh, I mean, the guy happens to notice it and he's like, I think I've seen one of those before. He's like, I'd give you another 250 gold for it.
No.
It's not one of those broken ones that yells bad things in inopportune times, is it? Because I'd pay extra for that.
How much extra?
An extra 100 gold.
I don't think it does that though.
Rodney, do you do that? His name is Rodney, right?
Yes.
Always watching. That needs to be a voice for one of my characters.
Your next character.
Throw
Sound like Vic.
so
Oh
somewhere
God,
after
yeah.
that.
You sound like Vic.
I don't think I can do that.
Rodney doesn't respond.
I will
Rodney,
sell them.
can you warn me if this is a bad deal?
I'll warn you.
Insight. That won't do it.
It's a bad deal. You should keep me.
Alright, no
I'll-
deal.
I'll give him sell the axe.
Alright, 1 great axe +1 out.
So it's
300 gold to you.
I'll put 200 of it in the
Party fund.
party fund, and I will split it 50-50 between me and Wendy.
So any
Oh.
chance I could have that 23 go back?
No.
That is a joke.
Cool, well, thanks.
Alright, anything else?
I
What
appreciate
kind
it.
of stuff do they have?
Do they
All
have?
kinds.
Do they have like?
Do they have like toolkits?
No, that would be a different story.
Potions? Healing.
Potions.
Not here, no.
We have
Do we have some potions?
I
We
have
have-
3 potions of health.
2 health potions
Okay.
in the haversack and 1 greater.
Okay. As long as we got some.
Then on my
If you
person,
want tools, we can do that real quick.
I have one on my person. I'm
Well,
just gonna put that into
What
the.
what tools do we have?
Let me erase this.
Yeah, he's got it written down because I don't remember either. I know we've got them.
Inventory management, the game.
We have 1 jeweler's, 1 smithing, 1 tool workers, 1 herbalism kit, 1 painting, 1 disguise, and cooking utensil.
You guys should be called the handyman.
Yeah.
Is there like an alchemy kit or a poisoner's kit?
I think that's like 50 gold. Poisoners
Alchemist.
is
Alchemist supplies, 50 gold.
the poisoners is like black market stuff.
How expensive would poisoners be?
If you
It's
can find
black
them on the
market.
black market.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it's
You
not.
can drive. Hey, go to your local store and buy some poison so you can poison everybody. No.
That has the same vibe as kitchen gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want alchemist supplies is $50.
But that would allow us to make health potions.
Resistance potion.
Alchemists and brewers, yeah.
How much is brewer?
Didn't you guys already have brewers kit?
No.
Oh, brewers is another 20.
So we could do 70 to buy.
Can you use brewers as alchemists kit?
Nope.
What is herbalism?
Herbalism
Herbs.
kit contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, mortar and pestle, and pouches and vials used by herbalists to create remedies and potions.
Yeah. Helps
So
you
that would
collect
be
stuff in
health
the
potions,
wild.
right?
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can make help. You can make.
So brewers.
You can make potions. We
The
don't
brewers lets you brew it. The herbalism helps you collect
Get
all
the
the stuff you
herbalism.
need out in the woods.
Should we just buy all the utensils?
Yeah, we probably
Yes.
should just have them, especially since we can change our thing every day.
Yeah.
What do we do with the egg? I can't carry anything else in this in my haversack.
How much does the
can-
egg weigh?
Yes.
Can we examine the egg?
I think the egg.
inside
I think we
the-
said the egg was like 300 pounds.
If it was
It's-
300 pounds, it would have absolutely demolished the bag.
Can we?
I don't remember. It's like the only thing the bag can hold.
Can we?
Whatever the capacity
what's
of the bag was.
capacity of the
Can
backpack.
we
The haversack.
investigate the bag?
120.
The egg
Do they have a haversack
from
here?
within the bag.
No, you bought the one they had.
We did bought that in Neverwinter.
Then no, they don't have one.
Do they have
Can
a
we
bag of holding?
investigate the egg
No.
inside
That's
of
something
the
you have to
pouch?
find at a very special place.
We
somewhere.
don't have enough to split by that.
Well, I know, but
Can
I
we
still.
Not unless I
investigate the
sold
egg
my
in the
plus
bag?
one sword. But I need that.
Can I investigate the egg?
Sure.
What do I roll?
Investigation. Or nature.
I have the same plus for both.
Can I have help?
Can
I
I
am
help her?
not proficient in it.
Are you proficient in investigation or nature?
Not.
I am
I just
proficient
know-
in nature.
I just know
Then
that
you
I
may help her.
Oh,
I just know-
investigation, yes.
Then one of you may
Either
help
way,
her.
I give you guidance.
Not nature, but investigation.
I have a plus 4 on both of them, so.
2.
Of guidance. Any chance I could have inspiration?
Max isn't there already. He's outside.
I don't think so.
Sweetness, that is 22.
Oh, wow.
25.
That is
What is the daggum egg?
It. This is not my fault.
Okay.
Alright, so y'all don't get mad at me. It's a stone. Shaped like an egg.
What's inside the
It's just a stone.
So can we take
Someone
Stone.
took a boulder and carved it to look like an egg.
So
If we
the
take
orc
it out-
king-
if
an
we
orc lord was thought it was an egg.
No!
Oh, he just did that just to be an idiot.
He was being mean to his guy.
I know exactly what we need to do.
He just said, "What are you doing? Sit on the egg. Don't move for any reason."
Oh my god.
That's why he's just sat there. You guys walked right up to me. He was just like, ah!
We got debated.
But he couldn't get up. It was a test to make sure that they would follow his orders.
Okay.
Be loyal.
So,
It was never anything but a stone. I'm sorry.
you know how the
That's
place
funny.
has no more
It
giant
is
eggs?
funny. You guys been carrying it around. It's like, oh god.
We took up so much space.
I know. He was like, how are we gonna take all this stuff? The haversack's full. I was like, oh my god, it's just a rock.
We should sell the egg.
Sell the egg to the breakfast place because they say it's an unidentified egg, but we're pretty sure it's an egg.
It's an
So-
egg. It's a rock.
I am thinking that we kill him now.
I
We all get together and we kill him now.
Which one?
Him.
The god?
Yes, we kill him.
swing at the DM. You swing at the universe.
Yes, we kill
That
him.
is
I've
a-
already tried
that's a
that and
20.
I got a 20.
That's a
When
20 to
I
hit
placed
god.
that there, I was like, he's literally sitting on a carving of an egg. And you guys are like, we're taking the egg! It's like, no!
We kill him now. Yes, we kill
Guys,
him.
I rolled a
guys.
20 to hit god.
Zima will
I
come back
rolled
if
a
we
20
kill
to
him
hit
now.
God
Yeah,
as
that's right.
well.
No.
Then
Same
you
for-
miss.
Well, if it was Oliver, that would have been a. Like
Still
that.
a miss.
Okay.
You can only hit on a natural 20.
It was a 40 something.
Anyway.
So, guys,
I'm sorry! You guys did it
funny.
to yourselves!
That is funny.
it's shaped like an egg,
I
and
guess
but
the yolk's not on you.
Let's wait until
nobody can tell that it isn't an egg,
let's
right?
wait until the middle of the night. Put it in the middle of the town square.
That's what I was going to say.
Walk away.
Wait. So there's this thing I can.
Walk away.
There's this thing I can do. I can.
We got a painter's kit. We could paint it.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say it. There's this thing I can do. I gotta find it though. Where is it?
Can we go to the tree now?
Magical tinkering. Do you want me to make it glow? or I can make it emit a recorded message.
No.
Make it squawk.
Let's just go. We got debated. We're good enough.
Dump it out. Let's go.
No, this is important.
We should
need
put it
we
right
need-
there in front of a door so nobody can exit their house.
Put some branches around it like it's a nest.
Yes. And
Make
make
something
it glow.
come in and just make a nest. And
Okay, let's go.
let's
If
go.
we're gonna do it,
I dumped the
If-
rock out in the streets.
It was truly excellent.
Yolks
Wait.
on us.
wait.
Let's go.
Can I like crack open the egg and see if there's like if it's like fossils or
No,
something?
it's-
Because
it-
they sell.
Dum, dum,
It's an egg.
dum.
It's literally an egg.
You can break it if you want.
Or it's a rock.
It's an egg. No!
I mean a rock.
It rocks.
My brain's been hardwired that it's an egg, so I just say egg.
I swear.
You guys have been carrying
We've been carrying it for almost a month.
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought of a really bad idea that is really kind of mean, but it's kind of funny. So my character knows, like, dragon speech,
I'm pretty
right?
sure I told Jamie it was just a rock like a month ago.
So, my character can write dragon speech, right? And it's shaped like an egg. So if I crack open the egg and put a little note next to it in dragon, saying vengeance will be had.
I don't think anybody can read it though.
No.
You're speaking draconic, okay?
Alright, so
We're
what
going
would
to
you guys
the tree.
like to do?
We're dumping the rock and
In
we're
the
going to
street.
the tree.
Alright.
Right in the middle of the town square. Right in the pathway, so everybody.
Did you want anything else from
Food?
the
Who
Lion
doesn't
Show
sell food,
coaster
so-
while you're there?
No, I think I'm good. I got.
Yeah, I think
I'm
we're good.
sorry,
I got
guys. I
crossbow
what it is.
How many javelins can I carry?
I
I have a bow, so I don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Can I get some arrows? I've got a longbow, but no arrows.
Yep, you
Y'all
sure
are
can.
keeping track of how many arrows you have.
Yeah.
Arrows are a silver piece.
That's expensive for that.
That is expensive for an arrow.
No, I'm sorry. It's 1 gold for 20 arrows, so it's a silver for 2.
I'll take 1 gold's worth.
It's 5 copper.
So,
So I
alright,
got 20.
so you get 20 arrows for 1 gold.
I mean, if we buy the material, we can make it.
Make it, yeah. But for now, I'll just take 20.
I
and-
wonder. No, I've infusion.
I've never tracked. The only arrows I've ever kept track of was my special arrows.
Yeah.
With
I have a
That's
poison
because
bolt,
they bought
and that's
600 arrows and put them in the bag of holding. And I was like, screw it.
that
Yeah.
I
That's what I
don't.
usually
I
do.
should probably do it now because you gonna take that from the party fund or from?
Oh, I took it from me.
So
Just arrows. Just
So it's a
arrows.
gold for
A
20.
gold for 20 arrows.
how many arrows did I have before? I
Yes.
say 5. So I'll spend.
what's the name of the guild in Nether? We've never
Drop
been to.
30 gold and I'll never ask you how many arrows you have again.
Sure.
I'll do 1.
Alright, 1 gold for 20 arrows.
I'll drop 30 gold so we don't have to deal with it.
Are you
Alright.
serious?
So
Yeah.
she spends 30 gold and you have arrows for days.
What are you doing?
You have 600 arrows.
Stupidity.
So yes, you just bought 600 arrows.
This is fine. I
She's
have
spending-
97.
She's spending money like Jamie.
I have 97 gold right now.
It's easier. If you're gonna, do you think you're gonna go through 600 arrows? It's not likely.
I just don't want to deal with
If I was
having
Oliver, yes. because-
They go in the side pouch of the haversack.
to. I don't want to deal with having to deal with arrows.
You fire a crossbow anyway. Now, if you want to get crossbow bolts, that's a whole other story.
I
I've
can
got 40 of
I
those, so-
can enchant my thing with repeating shot.
Yes, you can.
Not right now. Well, I could because I never use my. You know what? Screw this. I never use my homunculus servant. Repeating shot. Okay.
As you do that, you hear Mother Wild.
Now we head to the tree.
Oh no.
Yep,
Now
so
I'm
now
done.
we'll head towards Thunder Tree.
Now I just feel
All right.
guilty.
Mother Wild. Alright, before you actually leave, are you sure you don't want anything else?
What
Do we
do
have
you
food?
recommend?
Did we buy food?
No, we didn't buy food. We'd have to get that from somewhere else, though.
I mean,
We
We
could
got
buy from the
cheese.
inn. The inn would have food.
If you want to
Or these are
buy,
kinda rations that we have.
rations.
that would come from the party
It
fund.
is 1 day's worth of rations for you. For the group, it is a gold per 2 people for a day. So 5 silver per.
So for a
So
week.
two gold a day for the party.
So if we go
How
to
many days
Neverwinter,
rations?
they have that bakery.
So we're
And
not going there.
We could buy 20.
You are gonna be Thunder Tree is like half a day's travel
Oh,
from-
the place.
Yeah, from Neverwinter.
So if we stop by Netherwinter, we can get 20 pounds of bakery stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not,
Pastries
I'm not
from
spending
a
another
single
20.
gold.
I'm not buying that much. I don't want diabetes.
This is D&D.
I guess we can. I guess.
Let's just get some.
Ooh.
If it's so, that would be a goal, and this 2 go for a day. So we're gonna say we'll be gone for
A week.
A year.
5, 6 days.
Well, you were just
10
gone for
days.
27 days when you were intending to be gone for 4, so.
Let's say 14.
But we
Plan
don't
ahead.
have anything to do really because all of our stuff is here.
Say 14 days out of the party's fund. We'll have a week's worth of food.
So that's 14 gold.
yeah.
28 gold.
28 gold.
14 days is 28 gold. 2
Yeah,
gold per
28
day.
gold. Okay.
Uh,
And that way we'll have it covered and we'll still have it. And if
Okay.
necessary, we can always,
Find more.
we can find something to kill and eat. We're very good at that.
Well, these rations are essentially dried meats and such. They are almost infinite holding, so they aren't going to go bad over time.
Oh yeah, let me write down on the wagon list.
The wagon list.
14 days worth of food.
Why do we write this down?
Because we want to keep track of things.
Yeah, but then we have to actually buy stuff if we run out of it. We don't keep track of it, and no one can ever.
You're ruining my immersion.
I'm just saying.
Would you like a grappling hook?
No. Ooh. Oh.
No, wait!
What? You can be Batman now.
How much?
5 gold.
Personal fun, not the party fun.
I'll take it. I'm at 69 gold now.
Well, I won't offer selling anything else because that's just too good a spot.
Grappling hook. What does that mean?
Anything else you can think of that you might want?
Sanity?
Who needs that? Well, part of the 3
What
idiots
could I
need
get
the
if
art.
I sold my baguette nunchucks?
I worked so hard for
They're
that.
A very strange look.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
go
worked
with
so
that.
hard for that. Why are you selling that?
I'm just asking. If
Um,
I can make strange and unusual stealth weapons, then I could make a lot of money.
if you were to inquire there, you would be told that that probably would be best sold at the black market.
That's a baker.
Why the black market?
Because you're
It's
having
crazy.
hidden assassin tools.
They are hidden assassin tools.
They're
You've
specifically
got a
made
rod
to
and
be
a
sneak
baguette.
attacks. That's more your they look at you very strangely and like, I guess I get what you're going for, but it's not something I'm gonna
That's
put
your
in my
road
store.
crap.
Okay, let's go.
I'm not putting that in my shop's window.
Let's go.
Let's go.
To the tree.
I'm
We're not stopping.
Alright, so you gather your stuff, you hook up the horse to your wagon, and you start out of town.
I still think we should go to Netherwinter because it's just on the way.
Well, it's out of the way, but it's not very out of the way.
Look, little one, we're going to Thunder Tree.
Not easy, is it?
No, it's not.
Imagine being me. It was where accent came from.
On the road again.
Just can't
You
wait
are
to get
on
on
the
the
road
road
again. Okay, so gathering up your meager supplies and heading out now with a wagon to carry things and a freshly emptied haversack.
Well, it's not empty.
It's a lot emptier.
Yeah. 300 pounds lighter.
You do find your way along the pathway that leads to the north. A very familiar road. You travel across there, and after about 2.5 days, you do see a old signpost that is pretty messed up, and it says Thunder Tree to cut to the right and follow the river. But the path is overgrown, and the sign is dilapidated, and you see where someone crossed out Thunder Thunder Tree on it, but you can still read it, essentially showing that Thunder Tree is no longer a functioning town.
Just take down the sign.
But you can see that no one's caring. Well, the sign points a bunch of other places too. But turning along next to the river, you do see that there is a very badly overgrown pathway that is leading up through along the edge of the woods along the river, leading up towards Thunder Tree itself. So, are you guys gonna head up there?
Oh man,
Thunder
this
tree.
looks creepy. I think I'll take a nap before we get there.
Now, at this point, if you wanted to continue on to Neverwinter, you can continue on the road for about a half a day and you wind up in Neverwinter, or you can go up this path. This path is rough, overgrown, and it's considered rough terrain, so you're going to be going a little bit slower. It's going to take you another day's travel to get to the proper ruins of Thunder Tree.
Oh, man.
How long would it take if we passed through Netherwinter?
You can't. There's no path from Neverwinter to it. This is the cutoff to it.
We're going to the tree.
We're going to the tree, man.
Boss Kage, welcome to you.
Who's boss?
We're gonna kick its butt, man.
I did kick his butt. I kicked your butt while I was at it because I killed you too.
That is true.
So, moving forward along this pathway, you wind up making camp. Fairly quiet night. The next day, traveling through this rough area. Let's see if wagon winds up with any damage. No, actually.
The entire wagon.
Does the wagon have health?
Kind of.
Can
yes.
you cast Cure Wounds on the wagon?
No.
Sad.
Mending might work though.
I have that.
So,
Convenient.
you find your way to the outskirts of the town. As you get there, you see, the closer you get, the ground is a lot more soft under your feet. And as you are stepping, these little puffs of smoke come up from where you step as you step in what is dry volcanic ash that has gathered here. You do feel that everything feels just a little bit warmer as you're getting closer, as the insulation from the ash is making it so that it actually is retaining some heat.
Does this seem like ash? Would it be good or used for potions or anything?
It is volcanic ash. There is more than you could possibly gather here. If you want to have some, you can gather as much as you wish. You imagine it might have some sort of use in some type of potion, but without any proper recipe calling for it, it's hard to say what.
resistance.
You would gather that might be a possibility. You
I have
you
jars.
can think that that might be something that it could be done with.
I have 2 medium jars.
I have 4 medium jars.
I will gather 2 medium jars worth of this ash.
Alright.
So is there any non melted? It's not melted. This lava's already melted.
2 medium jars. And
Lava.
Looking for obsidian or obsidian glass?
Yes.
2 medium
Not this far out, but you can see further up as you see the edge of what used to be the town, the ruins. You see where there were various lava flows that came through and hardened into some obsidian glass and other rocky formations. Looking at the edge of the town, you do see that this seems to have happened several years ago, and the area is very overgrown. You can see the edge of a house, and there's a partial tree growing out of the house where the roof has been destroyed. You're probably a good 300-400 feet out, but you can see the edge of it. Looking up through the town, you do see that there are various broken down houses. You see a couple of houses that still seem to be standing, and up on a raised hill there is what looks to be a tower that has seemingly been untouched with a small house attached to it.
Hamu?
Off to the side.
Seem any tracks of the man we're looking for?
Looking right
Pylon or
now,
the
make a
blacksmith?
investigation or a survival check for looking for tracks.
Definitely survival. Plus guidance. That's not good. That's a 5 plus 2.
For a total of 7. Looking through, it's very hard to see. The ash doesn't really do footprints very well. You see various indentations, but the ash tends to flow back into them when you step up.
Yeah.
So it's if there are tracks here, you can't discern them. Looking at where you have just walked, you can see where you are leaving tracks, but you see you left them, so it's easy to discern that you just did that.
Yeah.
But looking elsewhere, it'd be very difficult to see.
I'm gonna cast my flock of familiars, Mom.
Dadgummit.
Gotta make them cry.
No exploration.
And I'm gonna have them do a once around to the town and take a look at everything and report back to me while I have a little looky look.
Are you still Zima's? Like the
No,
body?
now I look back
Okay.
like
your
myself.
Side ski.
I feel like next campaign that's gonna be like a
Hey.
banned spell.
Yeah, I think
It's gonna be a
that's
banned
good.
spell next time we play.
You can't do that in the middle of campaign.
I'm not pecking it.
Here's a bird's eye view.
Wow, that's an awesome lucky dude.
You are over here.
Okay.
You see, from the distance, you can see this house with it grown up. There's the tower that you saw.
Okay.
The houses here, 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 and here are actually complete with doors closed and boarded up. The windows aren't even broken.
Okay.
Otherwise, you see the broken down pieces of houses around the area here, with a large statue standing in the center of this square.
Do I see any people as they fly around?
You see no
Common.
people. You see bodies.
Bodies?
You see bodies laying in various places, covered in ash. Some of them
Okay.
a little bit more covered in ash than others.
What is
Like
this,
they've
Pompeii?
been there a while?
Looks
or-
like they've probably been there for a bit, yeah.
Okay. You cannot keep that thing down. Okay.
Is this just Pompeii but make it D&D?
Then no.
Make a perception check to see if you notice anything of particular note.
Do you see Hamu?
12.
You
You
don't
do not
see
notice
nothing.
any of the other specific things that you want to know about at this time.
Okay. Come on, you don't have to get so like hostile
You keep casting that spell, you're gonna keep me hostile.
with your negative.
I'm gonna get you in a dungeon where you can't fly around. I keep taking you to outdoor locations. What am I thinking?
Sorry, ski.
That's
I'm-
okay. I'll just
How
have
would you not
How
be
is it
able
looking
to
over
fly
there?
around?
I'll
Because if it's
have a
tall enough
flock
for
of
the character to
snakes.
be in,
Snakes.
They'll slither
the birds can fly.
If he puts us in a dungeon.
Doors?
Can't
They'll
fly
be
through
like
doors.
little snakes slithering everywhere.
What about snakes with wings?
That's even cooler, man.
Oh, throw something at one of you. Or both.
Okay, man. So like, there's some houses.
Any chance I could have a third?
No,
No.
man, it's too
That's
late
okay.
at night, and your aura's all chocolated out. There's some houses that are like all boarded up and still have the glass, but then there's some that are like totally dilapidated and
So
stuff.
if nobody's living here, I could steal the glass,
But they're like totally like bodies laying around with like ash and stuff on them.
Are
So-
they zombies?
Nothing moving, man. I think like they've been here for a while, but we're gonna have to like totally go look.
Well, mate, the last time we saw Hamu, it was in... Well, it was actually not in the tower. But he likes towers,
Why are
apparently.
you so obsessed with him?
Yeah, man. I thought
It's
I
like
was
you had a
supposed
crush
to
on
be.
him or something.
He didn't
Dude.
give me my dadgum ring of protection.
It's
I'm
gone.
going to hunt him down
You
to
should
the end of the
forgive
earth.
people for
Am I
their
gonna
trespasses.
have to like fight you over Hammond? No, man, that's not cool.
I am going to fight him if he does not give me my protection ring. Or if I can't steal it from him
So
first.
Work
let's
heading forward
keep
toward
going,
the
yeah,
business.
man, and I'll keep my little birdies flying around, letting me know if anything's going wrong for an hour. I love you, man.
The Death Glare.
How dead are we?
12.
We're ultra dead.
Does a 12 hit one of your birds?
I didn't know,
I
man.
don't think so.
Oh. It doesn't say like they're temporarily summoned 3 familiars.
What's a crow's AC?
It doesn't say. Let me look up a crow and I'll tell you.
Crow
this
or
is
a
a
raven. I think
box.
we looked up ravens last time.
Alright. Give me a second.
Oh. There's a box.
There's a box.
There's a box inside of a box.
Boxception.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah.
Raven's AC is 12!
Oh man.
As your bird is flying, a piece of volcanic rock falls through and
There went one of my little birdies, Mom.
you are now aware that there is still various eruption things that happen around this area.
I pull out an umbrella.
There is more ash slowly falling from the sky that you hadn't noticed before. But when your bird blinked out, you're like, what the heck? And you look up and there's a light ash falling.
Can I real quick
Be
like
careful, little birdies.
craft an umbrella or something?
I don't think an umbrella's
real
gonna help
quick.
you from a volcanic missile hitting you.
Oh, this was the size of a marble, just enough to take out a bird.
This is why you make them lizards.
Anyway.
Frogs.
We're gonna
My other 2 birdies are
mosey our
being
way
super
into town.
careful.
So as you follow the road further up towards town, you do see that there is a house to the left that looks to have doors and windows intact, and a house to the right. There's a fork on the road to the right that leads to 2 houses that are broken down. The roofs are collapsed in.
Well, since we don't actually know exactly where he is, should we just like start a
Knocking on
systematic search? Yeah, man.
I guess we'll go.
Let it
look.
knock,
knock,
who's
knock on
there?
the doors that are the houses with doors and windows.
Knock,
Okay.
knock, knocking on heaven's door.
As you start forward, skipping the pathway to the right and going to the one on the left that leads over to this closed-off house that seems to have windows and doors intact. You pass by a fairly decent-sized tree to your left, and as you step past it, you hear a rustling of leaves and a little as dropping from the branches are these little twig-like creatures that
Oh, yeah, good.
as they leap towards you. We will stop there for the night. It is 10:30.
Aw.
It is 10:30. And next time when we start, I can actually have the Thunder Tree map up on the table. So I have the entire map of Thunder Tree.
Yep.
And we can start there. But we will start with combat at the beginning of our next session as the twig blights come at you.
Yeah, man.
You know what I was, the campaign 2 or 3, you know what I'm thinking about for my character? I'm thinking about my first ability score. I'm going to take the alert feat with +5 to my initiative. So I have a +9,
Nice.
which is really
Plus what?
+9
Nine.
to initiative,
Oh, yeah.
which would be it's really stupid but funny.
There's a lot of fun things that can happen here.
Oh, thank you.
At level 4.
Points of reference, when they came here in the first campaign, they were, I think, level 4 as well. The things jumped out of the trees, and Josh was like, the trees are bad, there's no way, and when he's like, I'm going to go straight through that bunch of trees and up that hill.
did.
And he was like, I just said to stay away from this is it. Fine. I was like, you gonna follow her? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna follow her. And I was like, cool. A vine comes down out of the tree and grabs you and pulls you up. He's like, I said I didn't want to go this way.
I did not do it on purpose.
It was hilarious.
And nobody can prove any different.
There is recording.
No, I don't think there is of that. I think that was, we weren't recording that early. I don't believe.
Like I said, I did not do that on purpose, and nobody can prove anything.
Alright, well, next time we'll pick up here in Thunder Tree.